Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we're playing Cleo, A Pirate's Tale for the PC. This will be our very first time playing it, so if you're just joining us, you haven't missed a thing. But if you'd like to check out some of the games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. Let's see, Drab, you like one guy games, they always impress me. It takes a lot of passion to make an entire game from scratch by yourself. I love seeing that. Also, if I remember correctly, this was actually made by someone from Germany. So that's an added bonus right there. This music is really charming. I appreciate it so far. Warded, I don't remember if I said hello to you. How are you doing today, Warded? Hope you're doing well. And Komatori, glad to have you with us. Hope you're doing good. So do we get all the booty puns out of the way first? You gotta spread them out. Spread them out. I don't want to stop seeing booty puns at any point. Also, LTG, oh my god, what is that the title screen from, LTG? I don't recognize it, but it's horrifying. Alright, so, let's go ahead and get started on this game. The game does have controller support, but it's partial controller support, which in this case means you can't use the controller on the title screen, which is weird. Oh, the 3DO version of Need for Speed. Oh, say no more, I know about that abomination. Spread the cheeky jokes! Oh god, it begins. Let's see, when you start a new game, the autosave slot is automatically overwritten. This can cause old game progress to be lost. Do I look like I care? Do it! New game!
You want to hear a story, eh? First, let me ask you something. What is the most important thing about a story? A model hero? A villain that makes the blood freeze in your veins? A marvelously captivating narrator's voice? Or maybe a happy ending? In any case, I'm sure there is no better way to start a story than with me, pirate legend, Captain Kabika. That was almost a little too easy. I did it again. I am the best. Now, Ignaz's Will-o'-the-Wisp must be buried here somewhere. Hey, Bonzo! Bring me the map again.
Tell me that animation so far isn't just glorious. The way that Monkey swung, beautiful, beautiful animation. Is this adventure or more RPG? It's mostly an adventure game, but it's kind of got a more active control scheme than a lot of point and clicks. Alright, documents. Your active document is shown in the bottom left corner. Press X or click the bottom left panel to show the active document. Fluffkey Island. Well, this looks like a little enclosed area. Semicircles is probably where we're supposed to be. Shark-infested waters. I love it. Your active inventory item is shown in the bottom right corner. At the moment, you can't use it. Take a look around to find a place where you can use your active inventory item. Alright. Let's see. If you can interact with an object or the environment, this is shown at the top. Press A to interact. Look at pile of loosened earth.
A pile of loosened earth. I think I should definitely dig here.
If you can use or combine your active inventory item with an object or the environment, the border of the inventory item panel turns orange. Press B or click the panel in the bottom right corner to use the active inventory item.
Yikes! Not on the first try? That has never happened before.
Keep looking.
Again? Okay, this is getting embarrassing.
It's cool, we're gonna find it.
Ah, now that looks better.
Captain Quebeca has a cutlass in his inventory. Press Y or click on the bag at the bottom to open the inventory and choose the cutlass. Alright. With this legendary cutlass, I killed countless monsters and removed countless bits of food stuck between my teeth.
Take that, you crash dieters!
Actually, a little bit of combat. Doesn't seem to be doing much to these guys, though. Oh, there we go. There's more coming, though. I remember those commercials, Malkiel. There was also a 90s band called Letters to Cleo, which I remember as well.
Something glitters under the loosened earth right here.
Alright, go ahead and grab the shovel again. Ooh. What do we get? Kalimba, an old, dusty, but well-tuned instrument that was buried in the middle of Fluffkey Island. I have no idea what to do with that. Did the treasure map say anything? Not really. Rin, you have a kalimba! Nice! Are you any good with it? Do you use it much? They did the outro song to 10 Things I Hate About You on the roof of a Pac Northwestern University. I did not remember that. I did know they ended up getting in a lot of movies at the time. Let's see. Ed, welcome in. How are you doing today? Alright, so what am I supposed to do now? I mean, I can definitely play some notes. Once again, that animation is beautiful. Well, I hope it's not an audio puzzle. Oh god, off to a bad start in that case. Oh, hang on, hang on. You notice there's a bunch of burn marks. Notice there's a bunch of burn marks on the map. And the map is in a letter-coded grid. So I bet we have to use those burn marks. Rin, you like it when I see things? You must be very sad then, because it's very rare I actually spot clever things. So assuming that the numbers on the side are the order, then we want C, E, A, B, and then E again. This is why I get paid in tears, and business is booming, I imagine. All right. So what are we doing? We are doing C. Excuse me. C. There's two E's though. A. There we go. Cool 169 does get a lot of work out here. Ignat's Will-o'-the-Wisp.
At last. Ignat's Will-o'-the-Wisp. Now, how about I continue the story of me, a Ponzo and the Will-o'-the-Wisp? Sure, I could tell you that. But this story is about someone else.
Chapter 1, Captain Avery and a Death by Drowning. Well, that's a hell of a way to start a chapter.
Cleo! Hey, Cleo! Cleo! Have you heard what Butthare Pete fished this morning?
What did you just throw at me?
Tell her, Pete.
I guess it was a shrimp head.
What?
What? No! You were supposed to tell her what you had in the fishing net this morning.
You are throwing a shrimp head at me? I am sitting right next to you. Couldn't you have just tapped me on the shoulder or something? Come on.
Cocktail umbrellas.
What?
Cocktail umbrellas. Crazy, right? There were hundreds of cocktail umbrellas in Pete's fishing net.
Hey, Susie. Do I get another bottle?
Ugh, my name is Cleo. Why do you keep forgetting my name? It's easy. It's C-L-E...
Yeah, whatever. Just get Pete the bottle.
Well, he seems like Father of the Year right there. Yeah, I love that quote 69 and quote 169 both ended up being very useful things to pull out. Which is amazing. How do you get that name? I don't even want to know. If that's his most memorable quality, I don't imagine he has an interesting life.
Barely drinkable rum. We know rum, we make rum. No whiskey business.
Hey.
Pete needs a new bottle of rum. Again.
Her book is called Takeaway Getaway. Hey, Rose, welcome in. Thank you for... 4 years. Thank you for a 4-year resub there, Rose. But why is all the rum gone? I think there's still plenty, it's just not very good, which is a more significant problem. How are you doing today, Rose? What have you been up to? What have you been playing? Tell me everything. Yeah, Cleo does not seem to enjoy this life, but, you know, serving rum to a guy named Butthare Pete is not my idea of a solid life right there either. At least half of that has to be Emperor. I appreciate it nonetheless. And good to see you. Oh, it's playing the new Cyberpunk? How are you liking the 2.0 update?
Takeaway Getaway. The Adventures of Pirate Legend Captain Quebeca, Volume 23. It is so incredibly exciting right now.
But unfortunately, we can't stick around. Gotta take the rum. There's postcards back here, too.
Postcards from the family. Each one more boring than the last. But at least they don't have to listen to boring fish stories all day. Pete needs a new... again. Hey! Did you guys know that Captain Quebeca... fought against 6 undead skeletons?
Hey, Pete. What was the name of that bay again where you find all this crazy stuff?
Oh, Panama Bay. The best fishing spot ever.
I was just about to tell you something.
Do I always have to tell you this? Nobody is interested in your made-up stories. We are bartenders. Our guests tell the stories. We serve the rum bottles. We listen.
Listen? You must be kidding. I can literally smell what Pete did today. He fished, and he drank rum.
Yeah, right. Pete caught the fish for Herbert's fish soup, while you were just leafing through your stupid fantasy pirate book.
It's not fantasy. Takeaway Getaway is the book series about the famous Captain Quebeca. Quebeca is a real adventurer, a legend, and not such a loser as...
Pete?
You!
Carla, do you have more of this spicy sauce?
Cleo!
No, soy.
I'll bring it, Pete. Cleo, bring Granny Gabble a bottle of rum before you get bored to death. She's out in the dock, knitting.
Aye, aye, Captain.
The voice acting is really charming in this. Captain Assbeard, oh god! That's the eating last of the chili I made last weekend. Turned out the best I've made so far. Any tips to anybody else trying to make the perfect chili? I feel like everybody's got a secret, but not everybody shares. I mean, if your name is Butt Hair Pete, I'm not at all surprised that you think soy sauce is spicy. That feels pretty on brand, actually. Emperor's got it, yeah. Hold down left bumper to move faster. Which is good, because we got places to go.
Ew. So that's what it looks like after a man with 2 hook hands eats soup.
Oops. Just tried some different chili powder, and Rotel now comes in hatch variety. Oh, nice, nice.
This is my little sister.
Can you tell me a pirate story, Cleo?
Later, okay?
Well, boo.
That's such cute voice acting.
This is Pete's crew. They're playing Kraken fodder. Unfortunately, I don't know the rules of the game.
This is not for children.
Exactly. And not for girls.
Yeah, and not for... get out of here, man.
Well, they're friendly. What else we got around here?
Frank! Hey, Frank! Well, drink it up, buddy.
Frank's having a day.
Dartboards in poorly lit bars. I bet that was an invention made by the eye patch industry.
Does seem suspicious. We've all been, Frank. We've all been there, once at one point or another. Oh, they got a cat! A cat named Cat Stevens!
Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Cat Stevens. The guy looks busy.
What else we got here? Luckily, pirates had great healthcare plans, did they?
There's something printed on that barrel. Handy Reusable Assets Incorporated.
Meta jokes. That is exactly what they mean, Emperor, I believe.
This is Grey Worm. He's currently setting a no-fish caught record. Give it all you got, Grey Worm. I believe in you. Ugh, the boat smells like Pete. Or is Pete smelling like the boat? Whatever. Both are smelling fishy for sure.
Can I do a barrel roll? I cannot, tragically. Morning has broken and Cat Stevens is there. Welcome in, Rooks. How are you doing today?
This is Granny Gabble. At least everyone calls her that. Nobody knows her real name. Hello, Granny Gabble. I have some more rum for you here. Yeah, I know. I'd like to be out there too. Discovering new islands, going on adventures, being anywhere else in the world but here.
Wow, rude! Jeez, Granny. Tell me how you really feel there. What the hell, lady? Jeez. And I just gave her rum. What the heck?
Wow, talking to Granny Gabble was a blast, as always. Can I please read my book now? Hey, where is it?
Maybe I'll give it back to you when you've helped Hatchet Herbert in the kitchen.
In the kitchen? Come on!
Or your silly book ends up in the oven faster than you can say shrimp head.
That's a mean threat. Granny was counting her knitting and the child was not shutting up. Good job, Granny. She could have said that. She could have used her words. Honestly, for a second, I was a little worried she was going to roll off the pier, but no, she was just being a jerk. That's all. That is a lot of fish.
The oven burns extra hot today. As if it wasn't hot enough in a Caribbean kitchen.
Let's see what else we got around here.
Only if I really have to.
I would not be eager to reach into a pile of fish like that.
Hygiene is written in capital letters around here. It is most likely written wrong, but it is in capital letters.
This place needs Dave the Diver, if only, if only.
How does the saying go? A knife in the hand is worth two... No, that was another one.
Hey, Zig Cat, welcome in. And Zig, thank you for 56 months at Tier 2. Hi, Shane. Hi, chat. I'm super happy you are all here, every single one of you. Also, fucking 56 months sub hype. Thank you so much for that, Zig. I appreciate the heck out of all that support there. And I hope you're having a great weekend. What have you been up to? Oh yeah, Sea of Thieves is finally getting private servers. That might be what gets me to finally check it out, because I'm very curious about that. Holy crap, that is a lot of pirates there, Rin. Jeez. Big numbers right there, I'm impressed.
Mmm, yummy. A green fish soup. Garnished with glibbery fish heads. Enriched with, well, whatever the heck is crawling into the stock pot right now.
Ew. Horrific.
Ugh, no matter where I stand, these fish eyes are staring right at me. Ugh, spooky.
Spooky.
Hey, Herbert.
Hello, Cleo. What a nice day, huh? What a day.
Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to help you.
Great! That's even more fun. Please, fetch me a fish from the net.
Sure.
Let's see, relentlessly chat, important question. I have chocolate cookie mix. Should I make cookies? I will answer it the same way I answer anyone who asks that question, which is, what does the weather look like? If you can tolerate running the oven to make cookies, absolutely. But if it's gonna be like 90 degrees out today, probably not worth it. I do like cookies though. Yeah, this guy seems nice. I like him at least. I've heard mixed things about the solo experience in Sea of Thieves, but if anyone here has done that, I'd love to hear. Holy crap, Rin, that's impressive. That is impressive. Cold and raining? Hell yes. If it's cold and raining, then not only should you make cookies, you deserve cookies. Absolutely. If it's too hot, just fix up the cookie dough and eat it raw. Cookie dough. Just eat it with a spoon, it's delicious.
Ew. He wants me to bring him a new fish.
Oh, I gotta put the fish on there.
Why are you in such a good mood?
Don't you notice anything about me? Look closely.
A new hatchet?
Wrong. A master cook knows. A hatchet is only as good as...
The cook who chops with it?
Wrong again. The board it's shopping on.
Ah, I see. A new cutting board.
It does look like a nice cutting board.
Correct. This board is the Stradivari among the cutting boards. Some say it's almost as good as one of Cutting Board Pitt's boards.
Cutting board pit?
What? Never heard of Cutting Board Pitt? He is a legend in the cutting board business. He only made a handful of cutting boards. Some say these boards are invaluable and unscratchable.
Honestly, I would love an indestructible cutting board. That sounds amazing.
Wow. So, what happened to Cutting Board Pit?
He took a blood oath to never craft a cutting board again. And then he was gone. Nobody has seen him since. What the? There's a dead hand and a book in my fish!
Wow! This is a real pirate's logbook, Herbert.
Holy cow! That is not going into my soup. I will inform your dad about this.
Well, that seems horrifying. Hey, Luna, welcome in. How are you doing today, Luna? Hope you're doing well. Wooden cutting board that's unscratchable ruin your knives. That's true. Well, I mean, I suppose if it was made of a soft material that just, you know, never retained damage? I'm talking theoretical, but, you know.
I need to know what's in this book, but these bony fingers are keeping the pages closed. Let's see.
Ew. Oh, God, really? Really? Are we doing this? Are we doing one of these? There we go.
Logbook of the fearless adventurer Captain Avery Alwick. I fought 3 days and nights against the monster until I could finally kill it. By today I will leave the haven. Ha! The ship may sink to the bottom of the sea under the weight of all that gold. The wind blows right for me to sail to my final destination for now. Because there's still one treasure for me to search for. The biggest one of them all. The treasure of eternal memory. Whoa, a real pirate. What was that?
Well, that seems bad. We got some crunch. Thank you for letting me know. That is an interesting puzzle, definitely. Hands do not work in that way, it's true. Some guy in a hat, welcome in. How are you doing today? Undullable knife meets uncuttable unscratchable cutting board. I'd be there for it. Ghost. Also, he broke the dude's cutting board. Now I feel bad. That's 2 spoopy, 5 me. Luna, you say you've never seen this game before? That's what I'm here for. Show off some games nobody's seen before. Get a cleric and turn undead? I'm not sure where he went. He seems to have left, though he wrote something on the wall there. Which is concerning. Let's see how the audio is doing now.
Darn. Herbert is going to chop my head off.
That is concerning.
What the... That looks like a word. Or a name? Ikomileli.
My fish soup! My cutting board!
What's happened here?
I mean, there was...
Why the cutting board?
Cleo?
No, that wasn't me. It was a ghost.
A ghost? Enough! Stop telling those lies.
But I'm not lying.
Cleo, it's time for you to grow up. No more of this crap.
My book? No! No!
Tomorrow morning,
Dude!
you will go fishing with Pete.
What? But I can't even swim.
I thought you wanted to go on an adventure. And I seriously don't want to see you around here.
Wow.
No back talk.
Wow. Father of the Year right there. What the shit?
Cleo couldn't sleep that night, for the ghost's appearance left her no peace. What was all of this supposed to mean? The ghost, the blood splatter, Yako Mileli. Cleo opened the mysterious logbook she had found and started to write.
The fish soup? No! He worked so hard on that.
It is too early in the morning.
Hi, and that's good.
Why?
A huge shoal of fish swims directly into Panamu Bay every night. I don't know where they all come from, but an old fisherman saying goes, if you fish early in the bay, you will have a very good time.
You mean good day?
Ah, don't make a fool of yourself. Have a look around and explore the boat. And don't worry, I'll let you know when we approach Panamu Bay.
Well, that is apparently where he caught the weird fish with the hand in it, so maybe we'll find something interesting there. On her journey, Cleo writes down her thoughts in the logbook that she found. When Cleo has a new entry, the icon in the top left corner appears. To read the entries, select the logbook in the inventory and open it. So let's see. I can't sleep. What happened to me today? Did I really see a ghost, or was I paralyzed by Herbert's fish soup stink? But that can't be. The spilled soup, the broken cutting board, and above all, the bloody writing on the wall. Jiko Malele. What does that mean? Dad really meant it all. I really had to board Butthair Pete's boat. It stinks, I'm tired, and I'm bored. I really imagined this adventure to be different. I mean, we don't know anything about that book. Maybe it is the Death Note. Alright, let's take a look around and see what we can see.
From this point on, you can't even see land. So this is my adventure on the high seas. On a stinky cutter with stinky men. Ugh.
Wow, I guess beggars can be choosers. Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
A hammer, a bottle of rum, pliers, another bottle of rum, and a tube of wood glue. Oh, wait. It's a bottle of rum, too.
How do you make that mistake? You wouldn't think those two things are easy to get mixed up.
So, who won? Who won at Kraken fodder yesterday?
I am standing in the hot sun, repairing the fishing net. Take a guess.
Oh, I'm sorry you lost.
What? Why? No, I won.
Then why do you have to repair the net?
Because I can. To tie a knot is the most honorable task on board.
No, it's not.
Correct. It's two knot.
But anybody could do that. Well, anybody who grew out of their Velcro sandals, right?
It may look simple, but it's science. It's an art. It's a religion. I know the 605 sailor knots from the 55 knot grandmasters. They're called the Knot Fathers.
I mean, there is genuinely a lot to know about knots. I don't know any of the good ones, unfortunately. Yeah, proper knot tying is a huge thing. It is. Also, like, I don't know if it's math or geometry, but I know there still isn't a solid equation for knots yet, despite people trying to figure it out.
Uh-huh.
On a fishing boat, every crew member should be able to master these knots. It's a matter of life and death. I can show you how to untie any knot in seconds. Do you want to know how that works? You're gonna kill a soul, girl.
Ever heard of the word Yikomi Leli anywhere?
No, never heard of it. Definitely not one of the Knot Fathers.
Well, I do not want to keep you from your holy task any longer. Good night, or whatever.
So much sass. So much sass. I want to learn some cool knot stuff. Sign me up. Kissa, you got street food? 3 Nuremberger sausages and a bread roll. Oh, it sounds good. I hope you enjoy and welcome back. He's actually got a Knot Father poster. That's impressive.
Wait a minute. There's a small piece of paper behind that poster.
Piece of paper? This round note was hidden behind the Knot Father's poster. Is that the code wheel from Monkey Island? Because that looks like the code wheel from Monkey Island. Interesting. Look how they've untied my boy. And beer fresh from the tap. Nice. I hope that's good too.
The note says, the 10 best baits ever. Number 8 made me cry.
I'm ashamed of you, game. How dare you? How dare you?
Hey, what are you doing there?
I'm maintaining my Kraken fodder set.
Can you teach me that?
Sure. First, you need to wipe the rum and blood off the set, so you can begin with the real maintenance.
No, not the maintenance. I mean the rules of the game, Kraken fodder.
Oh, yeah, why not? I guess a new opponent would be refreshing.
Cool.
Do you have your set with you?
I don't have one.
Well, that's bad. Maybe Not Joe can lend you his set.
Have you heard of the word Lily anywhere before?
No. What does that mean?
I'd like to know that too. I'll be right back.
Something tells me Not Joe's not going to be eager to part with that thing. The fish are too sophisticated to fall for clickbait. They fall for other types of bait, though. Be sure to drink your rum!
Hey, Captain Velcro Sandals. It's me again.
I need to finish this knot before I lose the thread. Through the bunny hole, round the back of the tree, whoop-de-whoop, and done. What do you want?
Can I borrow your Kraken fodder set?
No. Kraken fodder is a game for seamen. You're not a man, and you don't belong here on the high seas. An old fisherman saying goes, a good knot on the boat will keep you above water.
You mean afloat? And yeah, I can tie knots.
Ha! You don't even know the 55 knot fathers.
Sure I do.
Well, really? Prove it.
No problem.
Who invented this knot? It almost looks like a rising worm with sneaky eyes.
Oh god, do I actually have to memorize this? Carl.
Carl?
Wrong. Get out of here already.
What the hell kind of puzzle is that? Sophisticated, oh god.
Whoa, Pete looks really fresh this morning. He doesn't smell fresh, though.
Ouch. Looks like a copyright oh, actually, oh man. That might be what it is. Hang on. Check out the strange note that we found behind the Not Bother poster. No. I mean, without anything to combine it with, I don't think we can do anything with it. Now, we're gonna need something else we can do with it. Is there any more to the boat to explore? There is more to the boat to explore.
It's locked.
Or not. It's not that hard.
Do you know anything about knots?
Oh, please stop talking about knots. All day long, Joe is jangling my nerves with those stupid knots. So knock it off.
No, I just wanted to.
If you say the word knot one more time, I will throw you overboard. I swear on my mother's tattoo.
Okay. Wait, does your mother have a tattoo? Do you have a tattoo of your mother, or did your mother tattoo you?
An old fisherman's saying goes, if you remember your mother in ink, your boat will never go down.
The three of you went to school together, didn't you?
Now, this Knot Joe is driving me nuts. All day I hear him gabbling over there in the cargo hold. John, Carl, Frank. Ugh, gag me with a spoon. I think he built something in there to learn all those stupid names. So please leave me alone and let me know when you got the set.
Why are all these sailors so bad at rhyming? It's bizarre. It's driving him nuts. But I can't get into the cargo hold.
It's locked.
Let's make sure there's anything else to see in here. Check along this cargo along the back wall. Nope. Nothing else in here. Let's see if we can get the key to the cargo hold. Like, gag me with a spoon. That feels very 90s.
Can I have the keys for the cargo hold?
Sure. Fishing got you interested, didn't it? I think you are going to become a real fisher girl. I could literally smell it.
Yay.
Let us know if you find anything interesting for him. Alright, so now we can get in there. Everything with Pete that revolves around smells, and it's horrifying.
There's something carved into the wood of this barrel.
Ooh. Here we go. Alright. Alright. So right there, a snake with sneaky eyes would be Steve. Interesting.
Woohoo! Great. I feel dizzy now.
So I think I know what we're doing here now. Cleo is fun. She's a bit snarky, but, you know, we've all been there. Alright, let's see if we can master this now.
Oh, did you say knots? Ah, well, let me try again, buddy.
Ha! You don't stand a chance, but okay. A new knot it is. Let's see. How about this one? Who invented this knot? It almost looks like an immortal parrot with a nasty scar.
Where's my cursor?
Let me think about that for a moment.
Ha! Take your time.
Alright. And EP has redeemed Invest in a Harvester sequel. Well, we're definitely going to need a code wheel for that. For copyright protection. Extensive, painful copyright protection. And if you don't have the code wheel, the game is unbeatable. Alright, let's see. So, let me do this before I forget. We've got an immortal. Oops. Where's the parrot? Alright, there's the parrot. And then rotate this to immortal. And I think that's it, because that's what I don't understand, because they've got Scar there. They've got a Scar there. But they've also got Immortal somewhere different. So does that mean we just look where Immortal is right now? So I think it's Martin then. Yeah, this is strange UI, so let's try this out. Let's try Martin. Let's try Martin. and then we'll go from there. I'll finish the harvester.
A knot that almost looks like an immortal parrot with a nasty scar, right?
Hey,
Martin?
wrong.
Damn it.
Get out of here already.
Let's see. How the idiom came to be is unclear, but it apparently associated in Southern California and is associated with Valley Girl vernacular. That I can confirm. All right, let's try this again then. We got to figure this out.
Oh, let me try.
How about who invented a rising fish eating a burrito?
Let me think about that for a moment.
Ha! Take your time.
All right, rising fish eating a burrito. Let's see. This is weird. Seems like there's I'm worried there's something I'm missing here. Alright, so I see the burrito right there. And, just like with the scar, there's nothing underneath the burrito. So how do I figure that out then? That's really weird. This is an interesting puzzle, it is. So is it Jan because that's lining up rising and fish? But how does the burrito factor into it? The burrito's over here. You liked my original idea? Under my original idea, the answer to this would be... Under my original idea, the answer to this would be Carl. But that didn't seem to work last time. I'm going to try Jan this time. I don't know, there seems to be something I'm missing here. I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, they didn't have a Martin with 2 A's, and that's what it said on there. There's no Jan on here either. What was the other one? Carl?
Carl?
Wait, what? That is correct. I was afraid you'd bring bad luck to this boat, but I guess I underestimated you. Those who know the Knot Fathers are worthy to play Kraken fodder. Here, I'll lend you my set.
Thank you, brother and naughty spirit. May the knot be with you.
I guess I kind of had it right the first time. That's weird. But yeah, definitely Harvester 2 is going to need a code wheel that comes with it. It's going to be incredibly complex. And every puzzle is going to start with you having to use the code wheel. So not only can you not beat the game if you don't have the code wheel, you really can't progress more than about 3 minutes if you don't have the code wheel. As a matter of fact, if you just stand still for long enough, the game will challenge you with the code wheel. And if you can't solve it within 60 seconds, it'll just delete all your saves. You know, for copyright purposes. Piracy's bad. Maybe you have to think about it and come back up until the name Martin shows up. That's possible. That's possible. That might have been the thing we weren't thinking of right there. Also, half the codes will be wrong. In the first answer, the correct one was Philip, which was present. Oh, interesting. I messed that one up at least. I got it eventually, I suppose. Alright, so...
I got the set!
Nice! Let's start. The easiest way to learn the rules is by playing the game. Or do you want to read all the rules first?
I love reading rules.
Let me take a look at the rules first.
Alright, Kraken Fodder is a game for 2 players. Each player starts with 9 cards and 5 dice. The goal of the game is to destroy the deck of the opponent with cannon shots. The cards with the values 2 through 6 are cannons. The 5 dice are the cannon balls. What are you, German? I love rules so much. I love rules so much that when my friends get board games and they call me over to their house, they hand me the rules and they're like, figure out how to play the game and then tell me. And I'm like, okay. The area on the left side of the deck is the sea. This is where your fired cannonballs go. At the beginning of the game, this area is empty. Shuffle the 9 cards and turn them face down as a stack in front of you. On the right side of the deck is the ship's hold. Your 5 cannonballs are stored here at the beginning of the game. Below the deck is the world of the dead. Your lost cards are lined up down here at the beginning of the game. This area is empty. Each round starts by both sides drawing the top card. Then it's time to play out the skills of the card. Let's see, not going to lie, in some cases that is an interesting challenge. True. Let's see, a cannon card can attack every card of the opponent, but you need to have cannonballs stored in the ship's hold. If your opponent is also able to attack, a sea battle will begin. Gameplay of the sea battle is explained afterwards. The cabin boy, the Jack, is responsible for the equipment on board. He can reload the fired cannonballs from the sea back to the ship's hold, or he can repair a broken cannon card from the world of the dead and put it back onto the deck. The cabin boy cannot attack. The skills of this card will be played before a possible attack from the opponent. The witch, the queen. The witch can resurrect a crew member, Jack or King, or the Kraken, Ace, from the world of the dead and put it back onto the deck. The witch cannot attack. The captain, the king. Captain automatically attacks with all remaining cannonballs from the ship's hold. If your opponent is also able to attack, a sea battle will begin. At the end of the round, the captain reloads all fired cannonballs back to the ship's hold, even if he lost the battle and goes to the world of the dead. The Kraken, the Ace. The Kraken is the most deadly card in the deck. It directly destroys the opponent's card before any card skill can be played. The Kraken also destroys itself and goes directly to the world of the dead. A sea battle will begin when both sides draw cards that can attack, cannon cards or the captain, and also have available cannonballs stored in the ship's hold. The player with the highest card decides how many cannonballs he wants to use for the attack. After that, the opponent chooses the number of cannonballs. Both sides throw the chosen number of dice. Attention, you can only attack with cannonballs from the ship's hold. If you have no cannonballs left, you are defenseless. If you feel like your chances for battle are low, you can also save the cannonballs and skip the attack by sacrificing your card. After both sides have thrown the chosen amount of dice, the evaluation starts. The player with the highest dice value wins. Only the dice value or double triple wins. If the dice values are the same, no other dice values will be included in the evaluation. Alright, so in that first example, red wins because 5 is higher than 3. In the second one, you only count the 2 doubles and they're the same, so it's a draw. Third example there. Let's see, black wins because a 3 of a kind is higher than a 2 of a kind. Let's see. A 2 of a kind is higher than a 2 1 of a kind. Alright. I see what we're doing. Yeah, that makes sense. After the sea battle, all fired cannonballs go to the sea and can only be used again once they're reloaded. The winning card goes back onto the deck and the losing card goes to the world of the dead. Afterwards, a new round begins. Let's see, when only one player is able to attack with this card, he can decide if he wants to attack the opponent's card. It is not necessary to roll the dice because the opponent cannot attack anyway. He just needs to put a die from the ship's hold to the sea, but he can also save the cannonball and spare the enemy's card. If both sides draw cannon cards with the same values and both sides are able to attack, each side has to attack with 1 die. Game is over as soon as all the cards of one deck are destroyed. Alright. More rules, more! I love it. Let's get cracking. Alright, let's do this thing. Let's try this out. Your opponent drew the witch. There is no crew member or Kraken in the world of the dead for him to resurrect. Bad draw at the start of the game. Alright, so... let's see. Your opponent fires 3 cannonballs at you. How would you like to respond? You can choose the number of cannonballs by clicking on the according dice values. Let's try 2. Hey, I won! Nice! Alright. You drew the cabin boy, click on the fired cannonballs in the C to reload them, or click on a destroyed cannon card. I don't have a destroyed cannon card. So I'm getting all my dice back. That's awesome. Let's see. You can't attack your opponent. He can now decide whether he wants to destroy your card with a single cannonball or spare your card. Yeah, I would have done that as well. It hurts, but that's a smart move, because now I have more trouble reloading my cannonballs. Is this war? It's a little bit more complicated war. Like, war definitely doesn't have dice last time I heard. You drew the captain. You automatically attack with all remaining cannonballs, and at the end reload them. Oh shit, this is good. There we go. You release the Kraken. Both cards will be destroyed before any cards on his king. On his king. Oh, that's about the best move I could have gotten with the Kraken. That's 2 of his face cards dead now. He's still got the cabin boy out there. But this is going well. Your opponent drew the cabin boy. He can reload the cannonballs to the ship's hold or repair a broken cannon card. You drew the witch. Click on a dead crew member or the Kraken to resurrect the card. I get my cabin boy back. It probably is beginner's luck, honestly. What a Kraken result! Your opponent released the Kraken. Both cards are destroyed. It's fine. Your opponent fires 3 cannonballs at you. Oh, no, I was going to select 2, but I accidentally selected 1. Yeah, I'm going to lose that one. Wow, 3 of a kind. It wouldn't really mattered. Opponent fires 1 cannonball at you. Let's do 2. My 4 beats his 2. I win that one. Hey, Shira, welcome in. How are you doing, Shira? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't select 2 for that one. That would have been a disaster. Let's see. Your cannon card has the higher value, so you decide first if and how you want to attack. I will attack with 2. Oh, shit. Boxcars. So I'm out of cannonballs right now, which is unfortunate. Alright, he drew his jack, which sucks because I would have loved to take out that jack there. Oh no, he's going to take out my king because I don't have any cannonballs. Damn, I got my cannonballs back at least, that's the thing. Hey, Emperor, nice all in there. And Repscallion, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Alright, I got my jack. So I can repair my 5 cannon, if nothing else. I'm doing good. Yeah, my 5 cannons were repaired at least. That's a good thing. And I drew the witch. So I'm gonna bring my king back. Let's see. And my opponent destroys my queen, which sucks, but we're still doing a lot better than him. Alright, both sides have the same value, so both sides automatically attack with 1 cannonball. Ooh, and it's a draw. We roll again. It's another draw. Roll again. What the hell? What is happening? There we go. My 6 beats his 4. He's running out of cards now. Alright, he draws Cabin Boy. And, I'll commit 1 cannonball since he can't fight back. Oh, we drew! We got a draw, so we each fire 1 again. My 5 beats his 4, though.
Oh, crap, you won! Of course, I lost on purpose. I mean, obviously. Do you want to play another round?
I just got a Steam achievement called Natural Born Kraken Fodder. I'm gonna pass, but that is a fun game.
Please, no.
Oh, you're a chicken, eh? I knew it. Let me know if you change your mind. Ah, for my mom's tattoo's sake, what was that? Go! Bring me the tools before everything's underwater. Hurry!
I don't know where his tools are. I'm sorry to hear about that, Shira.
Did we hit an iceberg? Did we? Did we?
Whatever that was, it was huge. What's going on below deck?
There's a lot of water pouring in. I should probably bring Eric the tools.
But what are you waiting for?
Because I don't know where they are. Are they here? Ah, there we go. Oh, God!
Oh, no! Eric?
Eric?
I can't swim!
Whoa! The hell was that? Oh, God! Where is everybody? Oh, no. That's a purple tentacle.
Cleo was dragged down into the deep. Yet, before she passed out, she had been able to catch a single word through the rumble of the deep sea.
Ouch. Where am I?
Hey, Telekamis, welcome in. You have not missed the pirates yet. We haven't technically seen any real pirates outside of the tutorial. How are you doing today, Telekamis? Hope you are doing good. Glad to have you with us. That was a Kraken. Have we played Day of the Tentacle yet? No, but it's, no, we haven't played Day of the Tentacle yet. We played Maniac Mansion. Oh, we did see a ghost pirate. That's true. He was probably a pirate. Yeah, we played Maniac Mansion. We have not played Day of the Tentacle yet. But it's coming soon. It is actually coming up pretty soon. Easy mistake to make since they are basically one of them is a sequel to the other one. And we do have purple and green tentacle in Maniac Mansion. Alright, we got something new in our book. The attack! We've been attacked! A huge monster dragged Pete's ship into the depths of the sea. I passed out, and now I woke up on a beach I don't recognize. How did I survive this? Where am I? I want to go home again. Let's look around.
This is debris from Pete's boat.
It could have been cosplaying a pirate, you never know. Oh! I see a frog, and... Hello?
I can't believe it!
Oh, great. A fan.
You're a real...
Siren. Is that clear? Not a nymph and not a mermaid. Or whatever cheesy words you humans use to describe us. Remove them from your vocabulary. Understood? There really isn't anything we hate more than that.
Wow.
Except when people dress up in cheap fins and take selfies in their bathtub. I mean, come on. An absolute no-go.
That's what I've always dreamed of as a child.
Don't. Those photos will stay on the internet forever.
No, not the bathtub thing. I've always dreamed of being a real pirate on a treasure hunt and meeting a real siren.
You? A pirate?
Yeah, with like a parrot on the shoulder and everything, you know?
What do you want?
Oh, I just want to go home.
Good. Ciao.
Could you help me?
No way. I'm like kinda busy right now.
And this is debris, also from Pete's boat. Do sirens have wings? Yeah, you see, I've played so many games at this point, I can actually recognize a frog right off the bat now. Rooks, I'm glad you got one ready to go there. Shira, no!
What are you doing there?
I'm weaving a wreath of folo flowers.
For who?
For me. Stupid question.
Oh, the sirens are bird women. I forgot my mythology.
That's a nice looking wreath.
I don't know. It's still pretty average. Don't you think?
No, not really.
Who asked you? The more folo flowers, the better. And these are clearly not enough.
Have you ever heard of the word Yikomileli anywhere?
Wait, how do you know that name?
It's a name?
Where did you hear it?
To be honest, a ghost wrote it on a wall in fish blood in my father's bar.
A ghost?
Nobody believed me at home either. And that's why I had to get on that stinky fishing boat as a punishment.
What happened then?
Then the boat was attacked by something enormous.
The Kraken? No way.
Yeah, a kraken. But after that, I can't remember anything.
You're telling me you survived the Kraken?
I don't know what happened. I woke up over there on the beach.
A little inconspicuous girl.
Ukulele? I know that one. Yeah, it's also not particularly clear what they were doing to coax sailors. They did something to make the sailors want to go there, but they weren't 100% clear on it.
And what do you know about the Kraken?
You don't know?
What?
Rumor has it that if the Kraken spares someone, it means something.
What do you mean?
To me, that means either your story is a lie, or you are destined for something special. I will keep my personal opinion about that to myself.
So, who is Yikomileli?
Madame Yikomileli. She is the omniscient one, the all-seeing one, the infallible one.
A fortune teller?
Something like that, yes. She probably already knew you were coming.
So, is she here?
You mean on this island? Oh yeah, always.
Can you tell me where to find this Madame Yikomileli?
I don't know.
Please?
Stop begging. That's pathetic. A suggestion. You bring me 20 Folo flowers, and I'll show you the way.
Collect 20 flowers. So this is going to be that kind of adventure.
Chop chop!
Okay.
She's played this one before. Special Destiny. Does she have shops in her nostrils? God, I hope not. One of that was enough. Alright, let's keep looking around here, see what else we got.
Some strange signs have been carved on the stone.
Alright. I found a flower! 19 more to go! Yay! There's number 2. Let's save the swamp for right now. It's 3 and 4. 5. Down here. There's be a lot to explore over here.
Hello!
Wow!
You scared the crap out of me! Whew. Great, there goes my last jawbreaker. Who are you?
I'm Cleo. And who are you?
I am Multi-Theus. Sailing cocktail mixer.
You make cocktails?
I mix cocktails. I try cocktails. I make cocktails better. I know cocktail recipes from all over the world.
And you consciously sell cocktails to people behind the wheel of a boat.
Yep.
I like how his boat actually has a slice of lime on it. And also what appears to be a robot butler or something? Trying to figure out what all is going on here. Start with that.
What's that strange green vending machine over there?
Oh, that? A real gem, isn't it? This is the Cocktail 8000. Market-leading cocktail mixing machine. A cocktail consists of 3 basic components: base, modifier, and flavor. Just put the 3 components into chambers, and Cocktail 8000 does the rest.
Cool. Can I try it?
Sure, why not? But it's broken at the moment. Start lever broke off.
I love characters who are like that, who's like, I am a master cocktail mixer. Oh, really? What's that machine over there? Oh, that's the thing that mixes cocktails automatically with no input needed from anyone. Are you sure you're the master cocktail mixer? Or did you just spend a lot of money? I have questions. Also, I don't think I would buy a cocktail from a man who looks like that. Or sounds like that either. It's a little suspicious, I gotta say. Oh, let's see.
Have you ever heard of Madame Yikomi lately?
If this isn't the cocktail recipe, then I don't know nothing about it.
This boat looks like it's been through quite a bit.
That's why I'm repairing it.
What happened?
Same thing that has been happening for years. The boat breaks apart. I can tell you, the current on this island is a curse. Keeps pushing my boat back against that rocky cliff. Don't ask me how many times I've had to put the old thing back together.
How many times?
Well, you are standing on board of the venerable Attempt 38.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And you call your boat Attempt 38?
Believe me, at some point you give up making sonorous names.
That's fair. You have the name on the side of the boat there? Wait, or is it the guy's name? Because if that's a joke, I haven't picked that one up yet. No, the name of the character. I don't get that joke then, or I haven't picked up on it yet anyway. Oh god. Now I get it, Emperor. God damn it. This game will be the death of me.
How did you end up here?
When I was a young man, I had the dream of starting my own business as a sailing cocktail mixer. My motto was, there's no problem a cocktail can't solve. If something doesn't work out, give it a shot. For years, I have collected cocktail recipes all over the world. I have invested all my savings in the best ingredients and in this boat. Darn it, my business plan even had a salt rim. What could have gone wrong, right?
But
Well, of course, if you have a new recipe, you have to at least try the cocktail, right? I got this recipe from a self-help group called the Anonymous Anesthetist.
What?
And the drink was called Near Death on the Beach.
doesn't sound too bad, does it?
I was thinking the same thing, so I tried it. After that, everything went blurry. I heard whispering voices, and I remember countless little blue lights. And I'm pretty sure I puked onto the desk of a pale, boring man with a semi-bald head and horn-rimmed glasses. When I woke up again, my boat was stranded on this island. I've been here ever since, trying to sail away.
What would you say the chances are that, Attempt 38 will make it?
To be honest, without a decent sail, rather poor.
What about the sail?
It's totally busted. Has holes everywhere and it's way too thin. This old thing can't be patched up again.
If I could get you a new sail, would you take me home then?
A new sail? You are an optimist. Where do you want to get it from?
Well,
If you manage to find a decent sail and we get away from this island, then you can consider me your personal chauffeur for the next 24 hours.
all right. I'll see what I can do. See you later.
Okie dokie.
Not a ton of places you can get on a boat in 24 hours. I didn't pick up on it originally either, relentlessly. That is a good joke, though. See what else we got around here.
Darn, it doesn't work. Looks like the start lever is missing. This guy went down with his boat 37 times. But these bottles don't have a single scratch.
Priorities. Priorities. Oh, God. We got his half-eaten jawbreaker for some reason. Alright. Looks like there's nothing else to see here. Let us continue on, then. God damn it, Ephra. Let's see. Wow, I can't believe it. I met a siren. A real siren. She told me that Hiko Malele is the name of a fortune teller that lives here on the island. Can't all be a coincidence, can it? Maybe that Hiko Malele can help me get home. This could be my salvation. I met a man who was fixing his boat to sail away from the island. The bad news is it's his 38th attempt. Without a new sail, the odds are slim. If I manage to find a new sail, the guy can probably take me home. There's actually a chain of restaurants out in Chicago. There used to be a chain, I don't know if it still is anymore. And the brand name of the restaurants was Let Us Entertain You, with the word lettuce in there. Which is kind of charming, I'll admit. Alright, we got another little camp over here.
The drawer's locked. The lock doesn't look very secure, though.
Can I see what I got in my inventory? So we got the severed hand. We've got the Kraken fodder set. We've got 7 Folo Blossom flowers. And we've got a jawbreaker. Can I hit it with the jawbreaker? I cannot. I don't think so anyway. I gotta wait until it has the... Yeah, I don't have the prompt.
The fireplace is still hot. Someone made a fire here recently.
Someone cooked here.
There's still room on this clothesline.
A lot of hints for future puzzles here.
Ouch! The naughty crab snapped at me. She's got something against me stealing those tights.
That's super weird, but alright. We'll have to deal with that at some point, I suppose. A jawbreaker is a piece of candy. This is true. Not a candy I'm a fan of, but it is. It is. Naughty crab.
You can see the beaver over there, right through this forked branch.
Oh, well, I see what we're doing there. But I don't have the bits for it yet. Could be butter! I love it.
Ouch! Ah! Something stabbed me in the foot!
Watch it, clumsy!
What? Who is speaking?
Down here! You stepped on one of our lances, you fool!
Who the heck are you?
Shrimpus Maximus, commander of the 12,008 Legion. We have infiltrated almost every body of water in the world. We are the Shrimpire!
Are you an army or something?
An army? No! Better! A parcel service provider!
A parcel service provider? Under water?
The Shrimpire consists of billions of shrimp. I'm talking billions of very well-trained underwater delivery forces here! The Shrimpire delivers everything in the shortest time possible to every place close to the water, excluding locations in the nautical fog.
And what did I just step on?
On a lance! Our entire arsenal of weapons is lined up down here!
Arsenal of weapons? Didn't you just say you were parcel service?
And? Does a parcel service have to be defenseless? Let me tell you, delivering packages and pacifism do not go well together! The enemy has cut me and my men off!
The enemy?
Put up a barricade behind us, and now we're stuck here behind enemy lines! So far, our attacks have been unsuccessful, but sooner or later, we will bring this insurgent to his knees!
Oh, you mean the beaver over there?
I just can't stand the two-toothed malicious grin of this indomitable rodent any longer!
Well, good luck then. Can you just let me through for a moment? I have to go to the other side.
No way! Our arsenal! Don't you remember? If you just walk through here, we are completely defenseless and at the mercy of the enemy! You have already destroyed a lance! Dear God! Look at that! Completely useless! Many thanks! Here, you can keep the damaged lance! But you won't be able to get through here until we can break through the barricade!
I'll take care of the beaver, alright?
Be careful, soldier! I've looked that maniac right in the dead eyes, and I can tell you, that lunatic knows no mercy!
That voice actor is going so hard. Holy crap. That shrimp is played Death Stranding. I love Death Stranding. Emperor, I'm so glad you're enjoying this game so far. It's cute. It's cute. Let's see. This day couldn't get any crazier, could it? I met a legion of shrimps who call themselves the Shrimpire. They're kind of an underwater parcel service. They seem to take their job pretty seriously. I have to find a way to deal with that beaver at some point. We keep looking around a bit, though.
Oh, hi. Are you here for the party?
Party?
Well, the party for worthy swamp monsters.
Do I look like a worthy swamp monster to you?
No, of course not. You obviously lack a mustache.
Obviously.
A mustache? Really? I am not a swamp monster!
Oh, please excuse me, my mistake. I'm just so excited. This could be my first swamp monster party. I really believe this is the year it happens.
What will happen?
I could already feel the tingling on my upper lip. You know, I'm really late. All my friends have had one for years.
One what?
A mustache.
Why do you need a mustache so badly?
Are you kidding? Every young swamp monster pupates before the annual party in the hope of becoming a worthy swamp monster with a mustache to be able to leave the cocoon to go to this prestigious party.
Couldn't you just paint yourself a mustache or glue it onto your face like normal people?
Oh, don't be silly.
I'm being silly? Mind you, you're the one who wants to grow a mustache.
You obviously have no idea what you're talking about. Is there anything else, or can I focus on my metamorphosis again?
This is a really bizarre side quest here.
Nice cocoon.
Oh, well observed. This is the finest multi-layer silk. Lightweight, windproof, and extremely durable.
What are you drinking there?
Just some swamp water mix, nothing special. A good water balance is crucial for a dense beard growth.
If you say so.
Would one of those funny peach fuzz beards work? You know, like the guys who always sit in the back of the bus have?
No, won't work.
It has to be a proper lip warmer, right?
That's the way it is.
A stupendous soup strainer?
Yep.
A real face furniture.
Stop!
That's enough. But yes, exactly.
Got it.
He seems fun. He's got problems, but he seems, for a swamp monster, he's surprisingly relatable.
See you later.
A swamp monster lives in the Tell Me swamps on this island. It pupated into a huge, high-quality cocoon, waiting for a mustache to grow. Let's see. Were you a peach fuzz in the back of the bus, kid? Yes, I was. Yes, I was. But now I wield the Excalibur, the mightiest beard in all of the land. Spoken of in myth and legend. I know, it turned out okay. Face furniture, that's a new one on me. Alright. Doing pretty good on the flowers. I know I'm not going to be able to get that one until I can figure out what's going on with that beaver he was talking about. Alright, how am I doing now? Oh, I'm only missing the one. Alright. So I need to start solving some problems here, I assume. I think I've seen just about everything. Oh, I can... A bent lance of the shrimp hut. Well, it's a hairpin. Maybe I can pick the lock on the drawer?
Maybe I can pick the lock with this hairpin. Let's see. Okay, it's open. Let's see what's in there. An old pair of red socks. And a book. Maltese Cocktail Bible. Interesting. Unfortunately, the hairpin broke. Why do hairpins always break immediately after picking a lock in a video game?
She said it, not me. Not to be confused with Harry into the Beard of Peace. A very easy mistake to make. Fourth wall destroyed. An old pair of strange red socks. Serious question, why do I have them in my inventory? Also, I like this description. A rock-hard candy that smells like alcohol. It fell out of a strange cocktail mixer's mouth, and I picked it up immediately. When you put it like that, it sounds weird, Cleo. It sounds weird. Yeah, straight up smashing through the fourth wall here. No, fair enough, fair enough. That's a lesser-known part of the Arthurian legend there. So I need to figure out some way to get the, get those things away from the crab. Trying to see if any of my items would work here. I don't think so, though. Alright. Well, I got the cocktail book. That's a good start. I still don't have any way to start the cocktail maker, though. Look around some more. Hey, Alley Lordswood, welcome back. We went on a ship to do some fishing, but our ship got wrecked by the Kraken. And now we are on some weird island trying to figure out how to escape. And we have a whole bunch of weird puzzles to solve. It looks like I can't use the jawbreaker or the socks on the crab. Because I didn't get the cue for that. So I know that. I can't use the Jawbreaker or the Socks on him. Alright, nothing else down there. Absolutely, Alley Lords. What if you got any questions? Feel free to ask. I will fill you in on anything you need. I can give that guy his cocktail book, I'm sure. We can drop that off real quick. Actually, oh, can we take a look at it? Oh, we can take a look at it. Risky on the docks. When you are drunk on sherbet drink, your will to take risks will rise, not sink. There is not much to add to this world-famous quote. The Risky on the Docks is a classic fizzy cocktail and strongly promotes one's own willingness to take risks. While this drink enjoys great popularity in the knife-throwing community, the chairman of the Caribbean Insurers Association, Peter B. Caraval, his name's Peter B. Caraval, has been calling for a ban on this drink for many years. It's tequila, sherbet powder, and lemon. I don't know about all that. Coffee to know, often known as Synapse's Sunrise. Your mind gone blank, lost the keys, forgot your date's name, or you just can't figure it out. Vital detoxification organ with 5 letters? This cocktail will give your brain a boost. It's liver, by the way. Attention, enjoy at high altitude. Side effects, insomnia, sense of clarity, voices in the head. Mead, rainwater, and coffee. I'm pretty sure it's liver, yeah. It's a weird way to make coffee right there. Michael Hair Jordan. While bad breath, a tattoo on your biceps, and a thick black line under your fingernails have long been prerequisites for full-time employment at sea, modern employers more and more want to see stubbly proof of your worthiness too. A sensible beard significantly increases your chance in the job market. The Michael Hair Jordan is a popular drink to accelerate the sprouting of success-guaranteeing facial hair. You need whiskey, minimum 16 years, 1 ripe Testos tomato, and a dash of coconut milk. Note the ripeness of a Testos tomato can be recognized, as with other members of the 5 o'clock shade family, by the stubbly underside, which stands out in striking contours from the upper side. This rare tomato ripens only in a dark and well-watered environment. That is a tomato with a beard? That's weird. I would not eat that. Testos! Yeah, I can't get that now. Took me a second. Near Death on the Beach. A recipe from the anonymous anesthetists. Not much is known about the effect of this new cocktail yet, but the combination of ingredients alone arouses my interest. What is particularly remarkable about this drink is the ingredients must have a black color. Herbal liqueur, cold ashes, and a personal sacrifice. And that's where things went very wrong. Which I don't think I'd drink any of these. I guess maybe I'd try the coffee too, no, but that would probably just mess you up. Maybe the Risky on the Docks. Might give that a shot. Yeah, personal sacrifice is a terrifying thing to hear in a cocktail recipe of all things. What the shit?
Welcome to the Tell Me Swamps.
I'm gonna stick with Void Juice. You don't argue with the classics. You know, you go with what works. You go with what works. I feel like the crab's got to be the next thing to do here.
Ouch! He's got something against...
Not sure what we can do to discourage him, though. Can I use the hand? No, I cannot. Rin, you got a hint? What do you got? Some people sacrifice for an Infinity Stone, others get absolutely smashed. Priorities, I suppose. Priorities. Yeah, I appreciate regular coffee. I do. There was something else the game told you about that area. The area by the campsite? Oh, right. There was something else they told me about this area, and that's that there's spare space on the line there. Thank you, Rin. I appreciate. There we go.
The crab seems to be distracted for now.
Good enough for me. All right. Now we're in business. The crab's eyes bulged right out of his little crabby skull. Crab people, crab people. The owner would certainly call them long johns, but these are perfectly normal elastic tights.
Wow, that would make for a real good slingshot.
Yes, Cleo, I have played adventure games before.
Take this, Beaver. Yeah!
I ruined that beaver's entire life. They're not silver, it's true. I thought that was optional.
Good shot! That was impressive!
Felt better than it should have, I think.
We'll take care of the rest! My men are already tearing down the barricade! Here, you can go through.
Thanks.
Wait! You prove that you are a true ally of the Shrimpire! Here, take this as a token of our eternal gratitude!
A soggy stamp.
If you ever need to mail something, throw the package into the water with a stamp and address. Valid for 2 packages. Well-tied, immediate delivery guarantee. One of my men will then take care of it. Shrimpire! Move, move, move!
That voice actor is just going so hard. Cleo said, I'm about to end this man's whole career. And you're actually eating a jawbreaker. I was never a fan of jawbreakers. I think I'm eating them for like a minute or two and then I get bored. I get bored very easily. Oh, for fuck's sake! Really, game? You're gonna be like that? Really? That... Cool. Sure, yeah. Great, that's awesome.
Okay, that's between you and me. Understood?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I can absolutely live with that. We don't ever need to talk about this ever again. What happened happens. And it's all in the past now. We're just going to bury it. Bury it down deep. Deep where nobody ever finds it. We got the flowers. That was the thing we were trying to do. Go drop the flowers off. Gonna be like that, game. I see how it is. I see how it is. I know that scene relentlessly. That scene's so good. That scene is so good.
Hey.
Hey. Do you have the Folo flowers?
Got 'em.
Great. Give them to me. Not bad, little girl. Well then, you want to meet Madame Yigomilele? This way. Tamara!
Whoa! 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 Okay. That's one way to rig the entrance to your lair, I suppose. That is actually a thing that happened. Can confirm. Yeah, the drain pipe effect. That was so good. It's very dark down here. Hello? Whoa!
The prophecy is true. You're the one. The one who finally brings light into the darkness.
Oh, great. You're mistaking me for someone else. Sorry, old lady. I am not the electrician.
You don't have to shout at me. I can hear you very well. Fate brought you to this place.
And what kind of place is that?
This is where I live, and this is where I practice.
Not feng shui, obviously.
As I said, I can hear you very well.
I'm Cleo. Can you help me get home?
I know exactly who you are, little one.
Oh, really?
Of course. You want to go home, huh? The encounter with the Kraken scared you to the bone, didn't it?
You bet it did. Wait, how did you know?
I know a lot about you. Most of it is easy to read, right from the eyes.
Wow.
And you have not only seen the Kraken with those eyes, have you? You saw a ghost with those eyes too, am I right?
You are really good.
That ghost, it brought you to me,
I found a severed hand and a logbook in a fish. And suddenly this ghost appeared and wrote your name on the wall. And then he was gone.
Interesting. Give me your hand.
Okay.
Not yours, the severed hand you found.
Oh, of course. Why though?
You know, looking into the past is easy. But in order to see the future, you have to try a little harder. Ha! I knew it! Do you want to know what I've seen in your future?
Have you just turned the dead hand into the soup? What is with all these soups today?
Do you want to know your fortune or no?
Yeah, sure.
You're the one. The chosen one.
The chosen one?
Yes! You will finally solve the puzzle and find it. The treasure of eternal memory!
That sounds like an inefficient way to get her to visit. I see what you did there. Yeah, the humor in this game is really charming. I'm liking it.
Me. No, that can't be true. I'm not a...
What? Not an adventurer? Not a treasure hunter? Not a pirate? You won't be just anyone, sweetheart. As soon as you find the treasure, you will be the most famous adventurer of all time! I saw it, believe me.
What kind of treasure is that?
It's very hard to find. Many adventurers and pirates before you went on a search, but it was hidden very well. Too well. Fortunately, we know who hid it.
For real? Who?
Teddy McAnally.
McAnally? The inventor of...
This ridiculous card game, Kraken Fodder. Exactly. The legend about the treasure of eternal memory started with him.
He's been dead a long time, right?
Oh, yes. A long time.
What's up with this ghost?
Sometimes fate gives you a nudge in the right direction.
I understand, but how did he know your name?
You're here, right? Ready to begin the great adventure that only you are meant to embark on?
Actually, I just want to go home.
You survived the Kraken. Don't you understand what that means?
That I'm destined for something special?
For something way bigger than a boring life in a bar.
It's
your decision, but please let me give you something to take with you. A gift.
What is it?
Well, take a look at it.
Teddy McAnally's treasure is still out there, and he left it all in one piece.
What? A parrot?
A famous pirate. With a parrot on the shoulder. And everything, right? That part of your wish has already been fulfilled. The eyes, my dear. I can read a lot in them. Now it's up to you whether you fulfill the rest of your wish. As I said, it's your decision.
Is he dead?
What? Don't be absurd. He's asleep.
Oh, good.
I mean, he did look kind of dead. Hiding for the fjords. I met the old woman the sirens told me about, and she said some very strange things. She said I was the chosen one, destined to find the treasure of eternal memory. She knew many things about me. Maybe she really can tell fortunes. It can't really be true, can it? What is death but a long nap? Excellent question. We got one of those weird tomatoes.
Wow, nicely organized.
Order is the most important thing.
Respect.
A bowl half filled with glass eyes. Not scary at all.
What else we got in here?
There are these strange mirrors hanging all over the place.
Scrying mirrors? Perhaps? Take a look at the inventory here. This is Madame Hikamaleli, the parrot Madame Hikamaleli gave me. He's sleeping in his cage. A tomato with a stubby underside that stands out in striking contours from the upper side. That is the right tomato. We still need some other things for that cocktail we'll need to make. That is true, Malkill, that is true. Alright. So can I talk to her again?
You know everything you need to know, sweetheart. What you make of it is now up to you. From here on, I can no longer help you.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Head back upstairs. Alright, what do we want to do now? Can I talk to the siren again? I cannot. It does not appear so anyway. Alright, so we know we need to make that cocktail at some point. And we know we need to get a sail at some point. And we know we need to fix the cocktail machine as well. That's probably the next thing we need to do. We need to find a lever for that.
Hey, it's me again.
What's up?
Never mind.
Okie dokie.
I think the next thing we need to do is we need to find something we can use as a lever on the cocktail machine. I think from there we're probably in good shape. If we can pull that off. Let's look around, see what we can see. So we need some leverage. Always a good thing to have. Should the opportunity arise. Okay, just grab one of the sticks that was from the beaver dam, maybe? The only way to handle the problem.
Wow, neatly stacked. Hey, what's that? Looks like a wooden leg.
Ew, it's still got a bone sticking out of it. Apparently this wooden leg was a load-bearing element of the beaver dam. Well, let's see if that'll work as a lever. We seem to be okay without the edge. This is true. So far. Hold the lever, Kronk. But what if it's the wrong lever? I can never tell. That'll work.
Would you like a drink to get through the day?
Constantly, I mean what? Alright, so we need 3 things here. Let me remind myself of what 3 things we need. Yeah, I know the names in this game are so goofy. Alright, so we've got the tomato. So we need whiskey and a dash of coconut milk. Can we get anything off the table over here?
This guy went down with his boat 37 times. But these bottles don't have a single scratch.
Let's see, can I just...
Dusty, fancy a drink?
Oh, here we go. Alright, so he does have his own inventory here. So we need... Wait, what are some of these? Hunting accident herbal liqueur. What the hell? Headache tablets? Salt Lick Smitty tequila. Barely drinkable rum. Alright, we got 18-year whiskey. That should work. For the modifier, we need the tomato. And for the flavor, we need some coconut milk.
Michael Air Jordan, fantastic choice. Coming right away.
Wow, it actually worked. The coconut milk is empty now. I'll take the coconut shell with me.
She's played adventure games before. Alright, let's give this to our cocoon friend. Jäger Nutzelmeister! Alright, just in case she needs half a horse, of course. Alright, my first cocktail from the Cocktail 8000. It's supposed to somehow stimulate beard growth or something. Well, I'm not gonna drink that. That's okay, we've got more uses for it.
Oh boy! I think the time has come! I knew it!
Hey, you. What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this? Pretty awesome mustache, huh? I know. I have to go, honey. I have some appointments to make. You understand. Let's not make a big deal out of it now. I'm not really into the big goodbyes and stuff. You won't forget me. So, what's a guy gotta do to get a drink around here, huh?
Wow.
Wow. That was majestic. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning. Beautiful. That seems to be the running theme of this game, isn't it, Emperor? Well, that's a thing that happened. That definitely happened just now. Swamp Monster Cocoon. A cocoon made of the finest silk. Lightweight, windproof, and very stable. Perfect sail for the Attempt 38. Alright then. Tentative notes.
Hey, it's me again.
What's up?
Do you think this could be used as a sail?
What's this?
A cocoon of a swamp monster with a mustache. Pff, obviously.
Great material. Lightweight, windproof. That could actually work.
Yes?
Looks good. Let me pack my things, and then we start with Attempt 38.
And away we go.
Cleo put the parrot cage on board and helped Multi to load the Attempt 38. With a jerk, Multi hoisted the new sail, and indeed, they managed to escape from Mirror Clay in the old boat.
Woo!
But before Cleo could say anything, a strange and croaking voice commanded,
To Macanelli Palms!
Well, it is alive. That's a good thing. Chapter 2. The Will-o'-the-Wisp of the Sunken Gallery.
At last, Ignat's Will-o'-the-Wisp.
That was the guy whose logbook we found is supposedly his hand, too.
Quebeca?
But he had the Will-o'-the-Wisp. What happened?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute.
What? Don't you believe me?
Captain Quebeca is supposed to be a scammer?
A sneaky, useless liar and scammer, yes. And by the way, much smaller than you would think.
And all these great adventures didn't take place at all?
Of course they did! But they were my adventures. The adventures of Captain Avery Alwick.
I still can't quite keep up. You were that ghost in my father's bar? And that was your hand in the fish?
Aye.
But you're a parrot.
I'm in this parrot's body. Don't you understand? I was dead.
That old woman brought you back to life?
Does that surprise you? With all the mold down there, I'm more surprised that not all of the furniture could speak to you.
But why?
Well, because I can help you find it.
Find it? The treasure?
Of eternal memory, aye! Nobody has ever been as close as I have been.
And you think we could actually find this treasure?
Find is not even the right word here, Cleo. I know where the treasure is. We just have to get there.
What do you mean?
The treasure is on Pambo Island, hidden in the nautical fog.
In the nautical fog?
Aye. We just need a Will-o'-the-Wisp to navigate through it. Without a Will-o'-the-Wisp, we won't find Pambo Island. So we have to go to Micanelli Palms first.
To get us a Will-o'-the-Wisp, I see.
So, what now, little girl? Where are we going? Home or to Micanelli Palms?
All right, Birdie. Let's find this treasure. Malty, set the sails to Macanelli Palms.
Aye.
Parrot seems reliable enough.
Do you want a cracker or something?
Oh, shut up!
Is that a no?
And so the Attempt 38 sailed with Cleo, a talking parrot, Multi the cocktail mixer, and his market-leading cocktail mix machine towards Macanelli Palms.
Here we are, Macanelli Palms.
And what now?
Somewhere near this island is the sunken gallery of very rare items. The gallery is called Antilantis. There must be a Will-o'-the-Wisp there. Find a way to get it for us somehow.
Sunken Gallery, Atlantis, Will-o'-the-Wisp. Somehow. Got it.
All right. Captain Usopp? Usopp the liar? Coming back to life as a parrot isn't the worst thing. You can still talk, you get to poop wherever you want, all the crackers you can eat. I could go for some crackers. When I was a kid, granted I was pretty poor when I was a kid, one of my favorite snacks was saltines. I ate a lot of saltines as a kid. God, Usopp. Gamagumo, are you a Usopp alt account? I've had my suspicions, I must admit.
Welcome to Micanelli Palms! My name is Ingo, but who cares about my name, right? Everything here revolves around you! What can I do for you? What makes you happy? Spill it!
Wow, you're in a good mood.
That's not important. What would improve your mood, huh? Let me guess. You want to get away from the hustle and bustle, yes? You're here to fish, right? Good choice.
Not really.
No fishing rod? No problem. As a thank you, visitors to Micanelli Palms receive an original Micanelli Palms fishing rod with three different colored fishing lines. Here you go.
Actually, I wanted...
Is that a smile I see? Getting into the Micanelli Palms vibes, aren't you? How could I resist? Here, you get a pack of standard fishing bait for free. But, psst, the others don't have to know about that, right? Yes?
I'm looking for...
The perfect place to fish successfully and undisturbed? There are countless suitable spots around here, one better than the other. It must have been right in front of your nose, dear. You just haven't noticed it yet. Here, take this map. It will help you find your way around the area. Enjoy yourself. And when you've done enough fishing, I recommend that you check out the great attractions around McAnilly Palms. The glowing mushroom islands, the sunken gallery, Panamu Bay, and you're in luck. At this very moment, there is an exhibition about the famous Teddy McAnilly at the McAnilly Hotel. You must see that.
One moment.
Right. One moment, Ingo. Where's this exhibition? I have to go there immediately. Okay. I'll write down the address right away. Just a second. Here.
But...
Wow! You can talk a lot, girl. I like that. But now it's time to relax. Hear me? Today is all about you. If you still need anything, you can find me here. Enjoy the wonderful evening and good luck fishing, yeah?
I would very much like to never speak to that man ever again. Damn it, Gilmo, you're not helping your case there. The hard sell. He does have Stan vibes to him, it's true. You sure can't talk about it. Shut the hell up, dude! What the heck?
The sign reads, View of Panamu Bay.
Oh, he just kept going.
Isn't that the bay Butt-Hair Pete was talking about?
It is. He mentioned that he kept fishing weird things out of there. Let's see. A free McAnilly Rods Palms fishing rod with 3 different colored fishing lines included. A free pack of fishing bait. I got this free pack of standard fishing bait at the McAnilly Palms tourist information. And the address note there. All right. Let me go ahead and pull out the fishing rod. Also, let's see if we can take a look at the map here. All right, so we see the nautical fog on here up in the top right. A couple spots marked with red dots. Those might be good fishing places. And so we're on McAnilly Palms. We see a little thing leading to Atalantis. Offshore fishing possible to XO Inigo. Alright. Seems to indicate there's good fishing right at the spot I'm at, too, if I'm reading that right. Maybe. I know there's a way to combine stuff. Do I need to combine the bait here? I don't actually know how to combine it. Hopefully we'll figure it out. Or the game will tell us. Either way, let's keep exploring for right now. See what else we got around here. Is this the resort? The one he gave me directions for? Literally just right here?
Hands off.
Sorry, ma'am. She's very pale.
Hey, you're blocking the sun, silly. Can't you see I'm getting a tan?
You just got here, right?
I haven't left the sun lounger for days while the sun is still shining. I'm getting a really nice tan here.
Yeah, that's going well.
Right? The secret is to apply lotion regularly. No sunburn, not gonna happen. While we're at it, would you please put some lotion on my back?
Is that really necessary?
Of course it is. I don't want to get a sunburn. So...
no?
Then leave me alone and stop blocking the sun.
I don't think I'm the one blocking the sun here, lady. Shira! Shira! Oh my god! EP didn't notice the lady was there. She's pretty inconspicuous. Except for, you know, the radiant white skin. Alright, I can't inspect her, lotion or anything. So that seems like a classic swap puzzle. Alright, there's a hotel right there. Relentlessly, you're the whitest white person. I've heard people describe my skin as translucent. But that is kind of how it goes when you work night shift for 15 years. Is a graveyard here? It's kind of spooky. Suntan is just a mini sunburn anyway. It's true. It's true.
It says, when life gives you lemons. Here lies the famous lemonade maker and incorrigible optimist, Benny Bad Breath, killed by a falling lemon tree. Hey, there is even a small lemon tree growing out of the grave.
Life gave him lemons, and then he did not have life anymore. Brutal. Brutal. Relentless step into the sun and I burst into flames. Like, even if I'm like out in a day at the park, I need to put on sunscreen or I will instantly burn. It's called Alabaster Skin, people. It's classy. Not the way I'm doing it. Maybe you can do it right. I'm not doing it right.
Here lies star pianist Antonio Laiterendi. Wow, impressive tombstone.
That is impressive. Life gave him lemons and the lemons took it back.
An old, run-down wooden cross. The name on it can no longer be read.
That's a little sad. That's a little ominous there.
This is the grave of Booze Britta, buried with what she loved most.
Booze, I would assume?
That must be the nautical fog Avery was talking about. We need this will-o'-the-wisp as to not lose our bearings in there.
I'm kind of curious where Cleo's voice actor is from, because I noticed she hit some words very strangely. Like when she said nautical fog, she hit that T really hard. She doesn't sound like she has much of an accent most of the time, but that is definitely standing out to me.
These right here died of the man flu, and that one over there didn't forward a creepy chain letter.
The man flu? Do I want to know what the man flu is?
Wait a minute. Point and click adventures are dead?
Gasp. And we've found where they're buried. German. I mean, this game was made in Germany, so that would make sense. Nuddle Masher, welcome in. Have I murdered anyone so far? Not as far as anyone needs to know. It's the normal flu applied to a man. That would be a simple solution. I respect this.
Visit now the Great Teddy McAnally exhibition at the McAnally Hotel.
The flu that hits you harder, the manlier you are. It would either ignore me completely or I would die instantly. I'm not sure.
A barrel full to the brim with pitch black ink. I better not drop anything important in there.
He says, hinting. I know one of the drinks mentioned that everything it was made out of needed to be made out of black substances, so I'm sure we'll have to use it for that later. Exactly, Nuddle Masher, exactly.
This is the famous McAnally Book Publisher.
Do we have to just drop something in the hole? Oh, hey.
Here's some kind of control panel to turn the parabolic mirror of the lighthouse. If the door is open, that means you can go inside and touch everything, right?
That's the rule.
The lever cannot be moved. It says you have to loosen this screw first to adjust the mirror, but it's pretty tight.
Alright, so we have to find a wrench or something. Rex says, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. Glad to have you with us. Oh, it's a fishing spot, it looks like. This is probably a puzzle, though. So we got 3 different colors of lines. We've got regular bait, but that's it. I guess we'll try fishing just to see what it's like. You fished a cliche boot! Yeah, we're tossing that back. Alright, so I assume we have to know the right combination of line and bait to catch the things we need, so we'll come back there later. Alright. A boot made from cliche! Or the boot from the cliche, perhaps. The famous one. Let's poke our head into the hotel here.
Don't you say I should play that same song again.
I had no intention of doing that.
Thank God. I play the same songs over and over every day. I mean, they're really good songs, no question about it. But over and over again?
Did you compose that?
Me? Are you crazy? They'd drown me right here in the Cassandra stream if I played my own songs. In here, only songs by Antonio Laiterendi are played.
Antonio Laiterendi?
He was the star pianist of Meccanelli Palms. His songs are known worldwide and are by great celebrities and legends, like Captain Cabeca, Cutting Board Pitt, and of course, Teddy Meccanelli.
And you are only allowed to play songs by this Laiterendi?
That's the way it is. Fortunately, the day will be over soon.
Well, hang in there.
I wonder if pianists get sick of having to play Piano Man. Crazy. I was crazy once. He only plays 80s, Joel. It's a good era, though.
It says Cassandra Stream. Warning, risk of drowning.
That's an ominous sign.
It says no passage.
But it is a passage. I would like passage through the passage. Oh yeah, you need a harmonica to really do it correctly. That's true. Oh, we got a whole guest book right here. I wonder if these are Kickstarter backers. Probably. Yeah, probably.
Welcome to the Meccanelli Hotel. Would you like to check in?
Yeah, why not?
Ha! We are completely booked.
Then why did you ask anyway?
That's a good question, actually. I like a song that starts out just explaining how it's gonna work. Sing us a song. You're the piano man. Here's what I want. Here's why I want it.
What kind of hotel is this?
This hotel was built in honor of Teddy Meccanelli, the inventor of the most popular card dice game of all time, Kraken Fodder.
Ah, yes. I've heard about him. The guy must have been pretty rich.
Teddy Meccanelli had great financial success inventing the game, that's correct. After his death, his descendants built this hotel, right next to his crypt, to pay respect to him.
And to make even more money after his death.
And to pay respect to him.
Sure. I've heard about an exhibition somewhere around here.
That's right. In the room directly behind me there is an exclusive exhibition, all about the life and death of Mr. Teddy Meccanelli.
Can I see the exhibition?
Ha! It's reserved for hotel guests only!
Of course. Of course.
So, about the exhibition, why am I not allowed in?
The exhibition is reserved for hotel guests only! And we are completely booked out.
Have you ever heard of the Treasure of Eternal Memory?
Oh, that again. I know Teddy Meccanelli's life story inside out. And not a tiny bit had something to do with such a treasure. I don't even believe that this silly treasure even exists. But every few years, some crazy treasure hunter comes around and asks about it. You're looking for a myth, girl. Absolute waste of time.
I'm not sure. A lot of the names in this game are jokes, but I'm not sure if that one's anything. Oh, geez, Nuddle Masher. That's a little terrifying. I've mentioned around where I grew up, there was a mall that actually had a cemetery in the parking lot. Not adjacent to the parking lot, in the parking lot.
The pianist is really good.
Oh, absolutely. Sam is the best. The best replacement since the great Antonio Lightonendi passed away. He was a master pianist. He wrote all the famous songs about Teddy McInally and some great adventurers. Really a shame he's dead. He was buried in the cemetery behind the hotel, if you want to see it. His tombstone alone is worth the trip to McInally Palms.
If I understand correctly, it was a Civil War era cemetery that they couldn't get the zoning permits to move. So they either ran out of time or they just gave up when they built the parking lot around it. They put up a bunch of trees around it. Trees and bushes so you can't really see it unless you get right up there. Like, it just looks like a weird island in the parking lot with a bunch of greenery. But if you park, like, right up to it, you're like, oh, geez, those are old tombstones. They paved the cemetery and put up a parking lot. Luckily, they didn't actually damage the cemetery, just gently built around it.
I'm out of here.
Please visit us again.
Shh. I want to listen.
All right.
Hey! One moment, please, young lady. I want to quickly sort out my thoughts and put them on paper before I lose the thread here. But the real highlight of this trip is still ahead of me. My visit to the sunken gallery of Atlantis. So that's it for now. Hello, what did you say?
Are you a guest here in the hotel?
Sure I am. According to this travel guide, staying at the McInally Hotel is an absolute must.
But they didn't move the bodies! To this day, that is one of the movies that has scared me more than any other films. Like, top 3 scariest movies I've ever seen.
Will you tell me your room number?
My travel guide says that there are often pickpockets in these hotel lobbies.
I'm not a pickpocketer. I just want to know your room number.
Better not.
What kind of book is that?
My travel diary? In my travel guide, it says that you should definitely keep a diary. Because there is so much to see and discover at McInally Palms. The cemetery, the lighthouse, Panama Bay, the glowing mushroom islands, the sunken gallery of Atlantis.
You love your travel guide, don't you?
Of course. I'm not gonna risk missing out on anything on McInally Palms. I've already bought all the tickets that you need for this trip in advance. The schedule's tight, but manageable. It's all here in the travel guide. The only thing that's not in the travel guide is...
how to relax on vacation?
How to get the perfect souvenir.
What would the perfect souvenir be?
A mushroom from the glowing mushroom islands. But they are almost impossible to pick.
Follows, welcome in. How are you doing today, Follows? Hope you're doing well.
Did you say Atlantis?
Have you been there? They say it's breathtaking.
Not yet, but I have to go there.
I got the ticket weeks ago. That will be a real highlight of the trip.
What do you want for the ticket to Atlantis?
I won't trade it.
Have you played Kraken Fodder on this vacation?
The travel guide says that a round of Kraken Fodder should not be missing on this trip. But everyone always wants to play with stakes against me. That's way too risky for me.
It's up to you. If you can live with your cowardly decision to refuse a challenge of Kraken Fodder in the hollowed halls of the McInally Hotel, this will definitely look good in your travel diary.
Nope. Sorry. Too risky.
We tried the hard sell. We tried the hard sell there.
Don't you ever take risks?
Never.
Never...
Oh god. What would you consider to be the most terrible risk here, Chad? I'm curious. I would say 2 is the worst, with 4 as a close runner-up. The milk is, do you think, is the worst one here? Yeah, sticking a fork in a toaster is just asking to die. Making your bed with a toothbrush in your mouth, I feel like I'd absolutely get wrecked, though. 3 can be terrifying. 3 is Russian roulette right there. That is very dangerous. Everything else could kill you. Fair enough. Fair enough. Soured milk? Oh god, yeah, soured milk does stay with you. Lazarus, welcome in. How are you doing today? I mean, maybe one time, Guillermo.
Taking the toast out of the toaster with a fork?
Never.
Have you ever heard of the Treasure of Eternal Memory?
The Treasure of Eternal Memory? There's nothing about that in the travel guide. Where is that?
Oh, forget it.
Tired, but it seems to be your MO lately. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
I'll come back later.
Take care.
I don't know what this big rock thing beside her is either.
And this is a large glass container that is filled with corks. I guess it's for decorative reasons. I don't think anyone would notice if I grab a few.
That's adventure game thinking. Oh, it might be a backpack. It's a backpack. It looks like a cartoon, the top of a cartoon's character's head. You've got the 2 eyes and you've got the slicked over hair. I can't unsee it. I can't.
A beautiful fire is blazing there. Reminds me of my dad. And my book. That was so mean.
That guy was a bastard. Is anybody else seeing it? Tell me it's not just me. Do you see half of a cartoon character's head there?
It's a huge statue of a hand holding a Kraken fodder card.
Someone cast Flesh to Stone on Invader Zim and that's all we have left. And it's just me, damn it. I was afraid of that. EPU see it and cannot unsee it. We'll be doomed together.
Better not. And I don't even know why.
I can't even come up with a good excuse there. Alright, nothing else to see in here at the moment then, I don't think. But we did get a new quest. When at the Mechanelli Hotel, I met a guest who has a ticket to Atlantis on her. I think I could get it from her in a game of Kraken fodder, but for that I need the right stake and I have to get her to take the risk somehow. That woman is just too uptight. We'll focus on getting the stake first, and then we'll go from there. We already know she wants the perfect souvenir, so we should be able to do that. Alley Lords, would you see both? That's a good place to be, I would say. Also, I just want to say, in case anyone else is losing their mind, the music that they have right now playing. Occasionally, if you listen, there is occasionally a chime. And it's killing me, because every time I hear that chime, it sounds exactly like the "you just got a new item" sound from Gabriel Knight. I want you guys to listen. It keeps cropping up, and every time I hear it, I'm like, that was it. It's the Gabriel Knight sound. Let me know if I'm crazy about that one. Oh, it's definitely intentional. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. It's driving me nuts. All right. That right there. It's only 2 notes instead of the 4 notes in Gabriel Knight one, but it sounds like it. Take another look at our inventory here. A handful of corks from the Mechanelli Hotel. A juicy lemon from the grave of lemonade maker and incorrigible optimist Benny Badbreath. Oh god. Let's take a look at the cocktail Bible here. Let's see. So what else did we have in here? We have... Oh! Risky on the docks. When you're drunk on a sherbet drink, your will to take risks will rise, not sink. So this is probably the drink we need to make for that lady to make her take the risk of playing the card game there. Interesting. We've got the lemon. I think we can make that. But we need something to stake as well, so we don't need to make it this second. Alright, so that's good to know. Let's see, what do we want to do next? I think we want to head back to the boat, actually. See if there's anything else we can do on here.
I'm gonna get back to work.
Good.
So the parrot appears to be mostly a hint system. That's fair.
I still can't believe it. The sale and all that. Finally, a new environment. And no more constant repairs. I'll bring you wherever you want until the sun comes up tomorrow morning. I made a promise. The attempt 38 is at your disposal.
Do you trust this parrot?
To be honest, that's none of my business. I owe nothing to the bird. I owe you. You decide where to go.
Set the sails, Malty.
Let's take a look at these smaller islands, see what's going on there. Looks like they might, yeah, it looks like they're just fishing spots.
Those stupid mushrooms just took off.
Oh, that's why you can't catch the mushrooms. As soon as you get near them, they all vanish.
The sign reads in very, very small letters. Please don't get too close. These glowing mushrooms are very shy and withdraw as soon as they feel pressured. Each of these rare mushrooms is connected underground to an alternate location. Huh, interesting.
What do you mean by alternate location?
Those stupid...
Well, that's weird, but here's where we get the mushrooms, at least. Let's check out that other island, then.
Set the sails, Malty.
Let's check over here. And there's more of those disappearing mushrooms.
The sign reads, please don't get these glowing... Each of... Huh.
Same sign there. I wonder if that means I have to go underground at some point to get some of those mushrooms. Alright, nothing to do here but fish. I suppose I could brute force to see if I have anything I can catch right now? May as well, I suppose. Because we only got one type of bait. We only need to cast 3 times to find out if we catch anything right now. Should be easy enough. So we cast red with a worm. Found a message in a bottle. I can't read that. I know that's German. I can't read German, though. I do have Google Translate on my phone, though. And I am incredibly stubborn. So there is that. Let's see what we got here. Mysterious alien language. Let's see. Translate. Camera. Materials are becoming scarce. Our sailing ship sank. 8 of us were stranded on an island. Please send more games. We played through everything. The mood slowly becomes tense. Purple's group starts talking about mutiny. The bear. chat comes with Google Translate 2.0 installed. I appreciate that. Relentlessly, I'm proud of myself for being able to translate most of that off the top of my head. That is impressive. That is a good trait to have there. The Germans want more games. Respect. Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra. I love that episode so much. Relentlessly, you used to take German in high school, but you've forgotten a good chunk of it. It's tough. It's tough. Like, most folks do learn a language in high school, but like if you don't use it, it's going away. What happens if I cast again now? Same thing there. Like, is that just a random junk catch, or? Got another message in a bottle. Same thing, though. Alright. Let's try a different fishing line, then. This time we will try with the blue line. Gamegumo Samurai Remnant is fucking rad so far. Excellent, excellent. You catch a greenish fish. And that goes into the inventory. Fish is quite small and has a greenish color. Alright, oops, accidentally deselected the... And now we try with the green line. You fished a cliche boot. Oops, alright. That's all.
Fun! But maybe it would help if I knew what I was fishing for.
Ah, yeah, fair. Maybe I should figure out what the point of fishing is before I continue fishing. Well said, Cleo. Well said.
Set the sails, Malty.
Oh, the greenish fish is bait? Ooh, excellent. I hadn't seen that. Yeah, why fish? Why fish? Let's see. Lee, I can write emails to German customer support with some help from Google Translate. I can read enough to use web shops, enough to use some of it in general, and I can talk enough to make a fool of myself. Sometimes that's all you need, realistically. I would like to learn enough. I would like to learn enough German to go traveling. That's about it for me for right now, though.
Forget it. I will never speak to that guy ever again.
Not that we spoke to him the first time around. In truth. Rux, you can make a fool out of yourself in your primary language. I am excellent at that, let me tell you. I have a severe talent for that. Good news, you know enough German to go visit Berlin. Is Berlin a very English-speaking area, or there's a lot of English speakers around there? That's handy in that case. For traveling, you generally just need English. This might be because I've never stepped foot out of the country before, but I'm like, wouldn't that be rude, though? I don't want to be rude. Actually, lots of Germany is pretty well covered by English. That is good to know. We do not question why fish, we just fish. I haven't gone fishing since I was very small. I don't know if I'd still enjoy it.
Here lies.
That is an impressive gravestone. All right, nothing else to see up here for right now. Why do we have an address to go to the exhibition room when we know where it is? That's got to be for a puzzle or something. Interesting. Keep looking around, see if we missed anything around here. It's usually not rude if you have enough German to say, excuse me, I don't speak much German. All right, that's good to know. That is very good to know. Let's see. Did we see this poster already?
Visit now. The great...
Yeah, we did see that poster. All right. Alright, so... what are we doing next is the question. I don't think there's any other cocktails we need to make at the moment. We're probably going to need to make the near death on the beach at some point. We're definitely going to need to make risky at the docks. We can probably just make that now, as a matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it. Tequila, sherbet powder, and lemon. While I'm thinking about it, let's just go ahead and make that. Tequila, sherbet powder, and lemon.
Would you like a drink to get through the day?
Yes. Let's see what we got here. Tequila. Sherbet powder, which I saw here somewhere. I don't know if sherbet powder is an actual thing. I've never heard of it before. Sherbet powder. And lemon. Oh, nope. And then hit the lever.
A whiskey on the docks. Fantastic choice. Coming right away.
It is a thing. Good to know.
I'm really starting to like this enormous tin box guy.
He seems fun. Alright, so we got a new drink. We don't have anything to do with it right now, though. We do have it for the future. Let's see. Emperor has redeemed and invested a Harvester sequel. Obviously, there's going to need to be a fishing minigame in the game. There won't actually be any sort of like oceans or lakes, but like you can go fishing in any sort of toilet in the game. There'll be a whole ton of mechanics. You'll be able to buy different rods, different lines, different hooks, different lures, different baits. You'll have your box, a tackle box to keep all of them in it. You can buy different boxes to keep more in it. I think the key here is there's nothing to catch. There's not actually any fish that can be caught, or anything, really. But, you know, we don't need to tell the players that. You know, just give them the fun systems. And, you know, that's most of how fishing goes, right? You know, just cast the line and then you wait. You know, you space out, you let the zen happen. I'm sure people love it, you know? And, you know, you don't have to program too much to make that happen, so I think it's a win-win all around. I think everybody wins there. Let's see, there was a scientific study you remember seeing that claimed if you put on a fake local accent, made you more understandable despite still saying the same thing. That is fascinating. Let's see, relentlessly overhear context. I live in Finland near the Russian border. Russian people do the same when I tell them I don't speak Russian. Oh, that works. That works. You can always just do the typical American thing where you talk slower and louder. Oh God, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy. Stop running through the long grass. A wild Pokemon may appear. Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, what goes into the near death? I definitely don't have what we need to make that right now. Yeah, you can speak as slowly and as clearly as you want, but I still don't understand the language I do not speak. You'd think people would be able to figure that out. Groshin, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. You can do what you want because a pirate is free. Shane is a pirate. Can confirm.
Hey, it's me again. One question.
Put some lotion on my back or go away. You decide.
Okay. All right. Ew. Now my hands are covered in sunscreen.
Alright, well, we got a new item. You can never spread all the sunscreen onto the skin. A greasy residue of it always remains on the hands. Is she wrong? Is she wrong? She's not. There is a Naruto run button, and it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, just, sunscreen is a necessity, it is, and I put it on whenever I need it, but I don't have to enjoy it. I usually use spray on, and that's better, but also sometimes I still get a greasy sheen anyway. Rainy, you recently found out that the vulgar language we have in English was considered vulgar not because shit and fuck are bad words, but because they were of the low language and not the French language. Huh. So literally the original usage of vulgate, as if you will. Interesting. Crushing. Hey, VRK, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good weekend. Good to see you again. Let's see. Lee, I'm living in Estonia and people are trying to speak to me Russian regularly. I just say something like, I don't speak Russian and Estonian, or Niet Ruski, which is very broken, no Russian. Most of them just give up. I mean, at least you got some way to communicate it, I suppose. Alright. So we've got some sunscreen. So progress, I'm not sure what to do with it, though. Is there anything else over here? I don't believe so, no. Alright. What are we doing here anyway? Hunting for booty? Raiding? Pillaging? Or is that the One Piece variant of piracy? I mean, One Piece is mostly having feasts and getting in fights. We are searching for a legendary treasure, and since this is an adventure game, that mostly involves solving lots of puzzles. Alright, I want to check one thing real quick. Aha!
That should help loosen the screw. Perfect! But I still can't loosen the screw with my bare hands. A pair of pliers would help.
Oh, that's progress at least. I'll take that. In my experience, if you say anything even in broken Russian, that will just convince them that you do secretly speak Russian. I mean, I have said no hablo inglés to people that I just didn't want to talk to before. I have literally done that. You're doing great, VRK. Good to hear, good to hear. Have we slipped anybody laxative yet? We did slip somebody some hair growth tonic, and he grew the most majestic mustache I could even imagine. It was beautiful. It was incredible. Feast fights and Luffy freaking out Boa Hancock. I love how like every character in One Piece is completely asexual except Boa Hancock, who thinks about nothing but sex at all times. Whereas Luffy doesn't even seem to be clear on the concept. Which is weird. Alright. Let's see, we got these directions here. Cuddle, I mean, alright, yeah, Boa Hancock does have a very, chaste view of things there. Spider's Boa, who is an outlier and should not be counted. I understood that reference. Wobbin, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you with us. Japanese brand called Skin Aqua. Oh, nice. I mean, Luffy's main character trait is no thoughts, head empty. He is, to the best of my knowledge at least, the dumbest shonen protagonist I have ever seen. It's stunning. I have no idea why we have this set of directions. It's so weird. Can't just walk back here, right?
Hey, stop! The exhibition is reserved for hotel guests only!
But I am a hotel guest.
Oh, really? Name?
Oh god, do I need to look through the register there?
Madison F. Walker.
Room number?
Oh god,
Room 10 of Hearts.
I knew it. The room number does not match the name. As I said, for hotel guests only!
Oh god. Is it just gonna be randomized names every time? Alright, Madison F. Walker is 3 of clubs. See if I can do that again.
Hey, stop! The exhibit...
But...
Oh, really? Name?
Madison... Room 3 of clubs.
So far so good.
What do you mean so far so
Check
good?
digit?
A check digit? Seriously?
So?
The hell is a check digit? Lucky number 7.
7?
3.
3? 3?
I knew it! The check digit is not correct! As I said,
damn it!
For hotel guests only!
Thought I was being clever there for a second. Does he know Ding Dong the Witch is dead? He's actually been playing the same songs over and over again. He's super tired of it. Yes, I love the voice acting in this game so far, Emperor. It's so fun. Oh, she's from Day of the Tentacle? I haven't played that game in so long. Relentlessly, I wouldn't mind hearing it. I'm just saying. Oh, I thought we had it there. That's what I assume it is. It's like a confirmation code they get in an email, or it's less. It's the CCV or something like that. Let's see. The last digit in the ISBN number is a check digit to make sure the rest of the ISBN is correct. There are actually 11 check digits, 0 through 9, and X, which stands for 10. Interesting. Hey, I respect that, Relentlessly. I respect that. It's fun to have fan theories. It's fun to really dig into the material and read between the lines. This, I believe. Alright, so unfortunately, there isn't anything about check digits we're going to get from the book, so I think we're kind of stuck there. Alright, what else can we do here? We don't have... See, we don't have the souvenir yet. We can't do anything with the lady just yet. I don't think we have anything we can do with the pianist at the moment. Well, I'm going to talk to him real quick.
Hey, Sam. Play it again.
Keep your mouth shut.
Sometimes the drapes are just blue, no reason, just blue. It's true. It's true. Also, I think one of my biggest fan frustrations is fans giving way more credit to authors than they deserve. Which is relevant for One Piece, because I often see people going like, oh, Oda had it all planned 20 years ago. Oda himself has said, no, he didn't. Like, you know, you can still enjoy a story and say it's brilliant right now without attributing things that they just didn't do. You know? I think that's fair. Alright, where are we going next then? Can I take this lady's clothing for some reason? No, we cannot. What else is there to do here? Yeah, Oda actually said One Piece was only supposed to run like 4 or 5 years, but then he really started enjoying the characters, so he just kept with it. 40 years of filler packed into 20 years of endless meandering. If I was the editor of One Piece, I definitely would cut some stuff down. I'm looking at you, Long Ring Long Land. Literally all of Long Ring Long Land. Just thinking out loud. No, nothing there. I can't actually go in the book publisher or anything. I think Sanji's passed, if you know, you know. That was like a year or 2 ago, so yeah, I remember that much. Has made him put women as gender on a pedestal, and he never learned how to treat them as, you know, people. I mean, that part I'm definitely with you for. Sanji definitely has some socialization problems in that area. Oh Yeah, definitely, definitely. Although I still recommend to people, if you are absolutely sure you want to get into One Piece, read the manga, don't watch the anime, because for reasons of practicality, the anime is badly stretched out. I guess the money's alright too, like with Seth MacFarlane and Family Guy. I mean, like, I honestly don't think I've seen a lot of manga authors that are doing it just for the cash. Although I will say, I think if you've ever seen a manga that does seem like it's stretched out for the cash, my first instinct would be to blame the editor and not the actual manga author. I think a lot of people don't know just how much pull manga authors have. It's kind of insane. I could definitely tell a story if you didn't know, but it's interesting. I won't say books are always better, Ed. I know a lot of times they end up being, but it's just, considering how much material there is, I think it's much better paced in book form. There is one thing I've wanted to check out, Ripscallion. There is a fan edit out there called One Piece that is an attempt to actually edit the anime to cut out as much filler and unnecessary stuff as possible. I haven't watched it myself, but I'd very much be curious to check it out. Yeah, that's the big thing too, Grushin, is a lot of mangakas don't make shit off their work anyway. So, you know, they don't have a lot of reasons to do it for the money. Alright, let's talk to the bird again. He just seems like a hint system, really.
I'm gonna get
good.
Let's see if there's anything else on the ocean we can do here.
Set the sails, Malty.
Alright, what happens if we hit this?
It says, "Welcome to Atlantis. Please validate your ticket here." Bummer. I need a ticket.
Alright, so there's nothing to do at Atlantis unless we have that ticket first. Yeah, it seems like at this point for some characters in One Piece, it's a battle to the death between the forward momentum of their character arc and the relentless flanderization of a lot of the characters. Let's see, Ripscallion might be a hot take, but I don't mind One Piece's length because it's for the most part enjoyable. Oh no, that's not a hot take at all. Like, mind you, I'm over here talking shit about One Piece. I have read all of One Piece and I've watched a good chunk of the anime as well. So it's not like I'm saying, you know, it's unwatchable or anything. I enjoy it, me personally. But it is, I do understand also it's a big mountain to climb if people haven't gotten into it at all. That's my main thing. Is if you haven't started it at all, it's a big ask. I do understand that. Let's see. I can think of a few adaptations that are better than the source materials. Let the right one in. I agree with you there. The Shining. I don't know that The Shining is better, but it's different. And it's good in its own way. I like the book The Shining a lot. But I like the movie The Shining a lot too. And there's a lot changed between them, but I think they both stand up pretty well. The Godfather, yeah, it's hard to argue that The Godfather isn't almost a perfect movie. It's so good. Let's see. Ed, I'm a tad biased. I love reading in general. It's a good hobby to have. I love reading too. All right,
What do you think of us sailing into the nautical fog?
This is surely about to be quite an adventure.
Don't you worry that, well, this could be the beginning of an attempt 39?
Worry? Don't be mistaken. I had my share of adventures too before I became stranded on this rocky island. You know, I have been collecting cocktail recipes all over the world, even in dangerous places. So, don't you worry about me.
Let's see. For him, that's a very good question. I had that question as well. And basically the thing is, he doesn't believe that's necessary to be a pirate. In Luffy's mind, the primary aspect of any pirate is that a pirate isn't subject to the laws of the land. So, he believes that he could, do those things if he wanted because he doesn't respect the authority of the government. But, that's not something he wants to do. He thinks he should have the freedom to do the things he wants to do. And he is doing those things. So he's just a sailor that doesn't respect the laws. Because there are still, in One Piece, there isn't such a thing as international waters because there's a government that covers basically all of the known world. So the law, while there is local laws, there's also a very solid set of global laws. And just getting into the open oceans doesn't get you away from most of the law in the One Piece world. He's a serial loiterer, that's a good word for it there. So yeah, for him being a pirate just means that you don't respect the laws, is what it comes down to, basically. They do a lot of very illegal things. Luffy has punched a lot of cops. So in that sense, I think the government definitely agrees he's a pirate.
Set the sails, Malty.
All right, let me pop over to one of these little islands again. We definitely need these mushrooms. But I'm not sure what we can possibly do about the mushrooms as it stands right now. Although, I wonder. I just had a thought. Aha! I think I see what we're doing here. So now...
Set the sails, Malty.
Then we pop over to the other island. Aha! And those ones can't pop into those holes because they're blocked off. Brilliant! And that means we should be able to advance the story a little bit now, too. Fantastic.
Set the sails, Malty.
Now we've got everything we need for the next puzzle. You can pet the dog. Beautiful, beautiful. Piracy in our world is very real and has nothing to do with freedoms. See, I think that's where the confusion is there's the verb piracy and there's the noun pirate. And, obviously, typically a pirate is a person who commits piracy, but that's not the way Luffy sees it. Now, you gotta keep in mind, Luffy is very dumb. But he does have a worldview that is very consistent. So there's that, at least. And, especially if you've seen the live action, that comes up a lot. Like, basically every character that isn't a pirate is like, you're a pirate? Does that mean you steal and stuff? And he's like, nah, different kind of pirate. So you're not alone there for him. That happens a lot in the series. Just a lot. Let's see. Is there a way to save here? Yeah, let's go ahead and save, because we don't have any saves yet. Which is a little bit dangerous. Sort of occurred to me there. Let's see. I feel that Luffy is less dumb and more literally refuses to retain any information that doesn't interest him. I mean, it's been a plot point in like the last 2 arcs where characters are like, I have to work together with Luffy, but here's the thing. Luffy will not follow any plans and he will not remember any directions we give him, so we're gonna have to make a plan that involves working around Luffy just doing whatever feels good. There's that too. You gotta keep that in mind. Alright, so we'll start with a drink here.
Have you ever tried the brand new Machinelli cocktail?
There is nothing about a cocktail in the travel guide.
That's why it's called the brand new Machinelli cocktail.
Oh, wow. Let me try it.
Alright. She is now in the mood to take risks. Hey, Rye, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Alright.
Well, do you fancy a game now?
That sounds exciting. What's at stake?
How about a glowing mushroom?
A glowing mushroom from the glowing mushroom islands?
That's right. How could you guess that so quickly?
That would be the perfect souvenir for this trip. I accept.
All right. And if I win, I'll get the ticket to Atlantis.
Oh, what a stake. Pretty risky. I like that. Ready to go?
This is a horrible thing. Name a single time you had intelligent conversation with a rubber band. I did play some nice bass on a rubber band once, but intelligent conversation, not so much. And yes, Nano, you are correct. The original live-action Treasure Island is where the Yar pirate accent is from. Your kobold cannot follow a plan to save his life. Your dragonborn will burn the world down to protect her friends. And a pirate in name only because she equates it with freedom. I get that. I get that. All right, let's do this.
Ready when you are.
Now, the tricky part is we still actually need to win the game now that we've done that. So let's see what we can do. All right, so we drew the captain first. That's kind of awesome, especially against our 6. And he's firing everything to retaliate. Oh god, she beats me with boxcars! That's not a good start. That was theoretically a good start, but she went all in and it worked out well for her. Damn it. Alright, we drew the witch, which means we get to resurrect the king immediately, but unfortunately, the witch is gonna get wrecked. Oh no! He doesn't have any cannonballs! He's out of ammo! He's out of ammo, so he can't fire back. Oh, that's good. All right. Forgot about that. All right, so now I have a full hold of cannonballs, and they're out of ammo. So I can just sort of wreck face here. See ya. I've drawn first blood, technically. I mean, she drew first blood, but I recovered it. Oh, God, and crackening my 6. That sucks. There goes my strongest cannon. Alright, drew the cabin boy. Which I'll use to get my, 6 back. Alright, he's recovered his cannonballs now because of the king. Hey, Chris Technician, how was my Friday? Very nice. How about yourself? How are you doing today, Chris? And I get to Kraken her queen. That's a good one. That is a very good one. Anytime you can Kraken a face card, I think that's a strong play here. Yeah, privateer is an interesting concept because in One Piece, the warlords are basically privateers, but as far as I know, One Piece never uses that term. Let's see. 4M, you've been away for a while. You're now back, and there's been an update. The home screen is all different. Ooh, I can't help you there. Hopefully somebody in here can. If nobody says anything, though, you might want to post in the Discord. Somebody might be able to help there. All right, my opponent fires 1 cannonball. I will fire 2. I'm feeling pretty good. What's the dinner report? I had some chicken strips and fries from a Chicago classic called Portillo's. All right, my 5 beats her 1. That'll take out another cannon. All right, drew the cabin boy, which he uses to get one of his cannons back. And I will destroy his cabin boy. All right. Opponent fires 1 cannonball. All I have is 1 cannonball, but I'll retaliate. Ooh, her 3 beats my 2. It was very tasty. I'm sure you can't be the only one. I've had that experience with other consoles before where I'm like, everything's weird now. And I drew the king, which unfortunately I can't fight back, but I'm gonna get all my cannonballs back. Oh, it's a bittersweet round. But I got the queen right there, so I'm gonna get my king back. Unfortunately, my queen's probably toast. It's fine. Alright, your opponent drew the captain and fires with all remaining cannonballs at you. How would you like to react? Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna sacrifice the card. It's not worth fighting against, Wait. Oh, he's only got one cannonball. He fires all remaining cannonballs, but he's only got one, so let me fire two. Ha! Boxcars! There he goes. Alright, all of his face cards except the Kraken are gone now. That's lovely. Alright, I decide first how many to fire. I'm just gonna fire the one, I think. Alright, I've got the higher number. I don't want to lose this one. I'm gonna fire two. He's just gonna fire one, playing a little conservatively, I think. My 4 beats his 1. Oh, the Kraken is in there. You are correct, Lee. Yeah, all of his face cards are gone. That's spectacular. Alright, I got the cabin boy. And I'm going to use the cabin boy to reload, since I've only got the 1 cannonball. And also I'm beating her on cards. That does mean my cabin boy is getting wrecked, though, but, you know, I can't win them all. Alright, opponent's going to fire 1 cannonball. I'll fire 2. Oop, my 6 beats her 3. I think she's down to just 2 cards now. Alright, I think my king's coming up soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and fire 2. My 5 beats her 1. She's down to 1 card. There's my king. And I fire 1 cannon automatically. And there we go! My 5 beats her 4. Whew.
Wow, that was a thrill, wasn't it? I haven't had that much fun in a long time.
I'm glad you had fun. And now, about the ticket.
What? The ticket? Oh, yes. Here.
Whew. And I got an achievement called Merciless. It says win against Fleur on the very first try. Yeah, that minigame is actually pretty charming. It's very luck-based, but like it's pretty straightforward. Like you kind of know how you're pressing your luck and whatnot, so I appreciate that at least. Let's see. He came at the king and didn't miss. Oh, that was good. Yeah, there is some strategy. It's the classic press your luck. Also, a bit of card counting in there. Like the fact that I knew my king was close by, so I played I played knowing that, which I thought was nice. Evie, that is a wise thing I should save here. Considering how much luck there was, I should definitely save there. Thank you, and welcome in, Evie. How are you doing today? All right. Well, we have the ticket, so let's head over to Atalantis. See what we can do over there. Saving is always good, definitely. That's why I got a whole command dedicated to it. Because I need to be reminded. I need to be reminded a lot. Alright. My inventory. A 24-hour ticket for the breathtaking exhibition of Atalantis, established 1652. Ooh. Fancy and schmancy. Been here, I've been a silent watcher. I hope you've been enjoying that. Always glad to have folks here. Oh, this guy doesn't look unhinged at all.
Welcome to Atalantis, the sunken gallery of very rare items. Never in your life have you seen such a compilation of rarities in one room. Take another deep breath, because this will be breathtaking. And here we go!
EP, thank you so much for the gift sub. Number 26 of the channel. I appreciate that kind of that. Very generous of you. And Evie, enjoy the emotes. Jesus, bro, would you kindly situation? You go under the ocean, you might have to deal with rabid libertarians. You never know. All right. So I see the item we need, but let's check out what the rest of these are first.
A very well-preserved mummy from the pyramids of Gregory. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Oops.
What are you doing? Don't tickle the mummies. What the shit? Oh, God. Okay, that happened. I swear, this thin piece of paper just fell off the mummy. I barely touched it. Likely story. Do they know how to use the 3 shells? Does anyone? Is it just me?
Left Ear by artist Bjelvik Strengthist Fjablonsson. Better known by his pseudonym, Ed.
There is another similar artwork in another museum.
Let me guess. Right ear?
Oh, you are familiar with Fjarblonson's works. I am impressed.
The sign says, the Royal Flush V8. Number 1 for number 2.
This boat toilet is crafted by hand. There are only 8 of them in the world.
That slogan is spectacular, holy crap. Oh, hey, Ed, you got your art in the game. That's wonderful.
Teddy McAnally's original Kraken fodder set.
What a gem, right?
What kind of bag is this?
Oh, I'm especially proud of that. This is a bag of accessories from a furniture manufacturer, which contains the absolute correct number of screws. Very, very rare.
German game with an IKEA joke? Well, I never.
A golden cape, made by the famous dressmaker Ilnis Kenway. The cape is one of 12 from the collection, Sewing Cape Abilities. Hey, there's a loose thread hanging from it.
Alright, I'll take that. Cleo's spine is a mood, that exhausted look I just love. Wakabo, welcome in. How are you doing today? IKEA is now packaging their screw packs in paper bags. It's more environmentally friendly, I suppose. I like that. Capabilities. It took me a second, but I picked up on that. Welcome back, Punisher. Hope you're doing good. Alright.
Original ukulele from the legendary metal band Naknishmors.
I'm sure that's a gag in a language I don't quite understand. Alright, let's take a look at the thing we came here for.
This is the Will-O-the-Wisp. Avery really was right. Now all I have to do is somehow get this guy to give it to me.
That's gonna be difficult, I suspect. Let's see what else there is around here.
It says, Opening soon. A rarely good restaurant. A good bit north from here.
Interesting. Let's see. Was up late for a Discord movie night? I've done that before. Oh, Across the Spider-Verse. Nice, nice. Oh, neck pain. Oh, because the... Yeah. Thank you, Grushin. I appreciate that. Alright, so nothing else is seen here, so let's talk to the guy.
I have a question. You collect only rare items?
That's the way it is. I inherited this collection from my father, and he inherited it from his father, and so on. I am crazy about rarities. The rarer the better. Blood type AB negative. No waiting in line at the 3-meter springboard. Crowdfunding campaigns that are on schedule. Ooh, getting goosebumps.
I'll just borrow that will-o'-the-wisp behind me for a moment, okay?
Good one. This will-o'-the-wisp is far too valuable and fragile to be simply lent to someone. There are only 7 of them, worldwide.
Okay, I see. Then how about for just a very, very short time?
No, I would never give it to you, unless with one exception.
And what would that be?
I would trade it.
Trade it for what?
Think about it. Well, against something that is even rarer.
How many will-o'-the-wisps are there again?
A total of 7. Bring me something that's even rarer, and we have a deal.
Alright. That works.
What do you think of this very rare stamp?
These stamps aren't as rare as you might think. Definitely not rarer than a will-o'-the-wisp.
Never mind. Have you ever heard of the Treasure of Eternal Memory?
Yes, I have heard about this. Could be pretty valuable, but I really have enough gold. I'm only interested in the rare stuff. Let me tell you something. The real treasures are never out of gold coins.
Bring him an uncooked steak? I think all I'm going to get is accused of being a smartass at that point.
Ever heard of Teddy McAnally?
Of course! The man was a legend. Back there is McAnally's original Kraken fodder set. My great-grandfather brought it to this collection. I have no idea how the old guy got it back then. Must have cost him a fortune.
I have to go.
Remember, your ticket is valid for 24 hours. You can come back anytime.
Alright, so we can just leave and come back, so that's good. Well... Alright, I don't think there's anything else we can do here for right now. Time has forgotten to progress? I mean, I hope I don't get stuck on this puzzle for 24 hours. Let's hope. Alright, so, I'm a little bit curious.
Set the sails, Malty.
Can I can tell him to go to an empty place on the map. And I would like to, because of what they mentioned about the restaurant there.
Malty.
I hope. Thank you, Ed. I appreciate that. I'm a little curious. Oh, I can just fish off the side of the boat, too. Very interesting.
Set the sails, Malty. Strange. This place wasn't even on the map.
But they did say they were going to open up a restaurant to the north of Atalantis. So I'm like, let me check all the squares north of Atalantis. See what I can find.
Please Please excuse me. The restaurant is not yet open.
Do you run this sushi place?
I don't run the Sushi Madness. The Sushi Madness runs me.
Does the wasabi have its own chair here at the board meeting, or was that meant metaphorically? Okay, metaphorically. Got it.
You are still young, girl. You will understand it someday.
The restaurant looks great. What's missing for the opening?
The gold-toothed piranha!
A fish? You mean everything is ready, and there's only one fish missing?
Not just any fish. The gold-toothed piranha is the perfect fish for the opening of the Sushi Madness.
Why does it have to be this particular fish?
A few years ago, when I found the perfect bamboo mat for the restaurant, I fell into an emotional hole. I doubted myself. I doubted the restaurant. I even doubted the bamboo mat. I just sat there without making a single move. I ate nothing. I drank nothing. I did not speak a word. But after 8 days and 8 nights, do you know who broke the silence and spoke to me?
Metaphorically?
The bamboo mat!
Yeah, I was expecting something like that.
And suddenly, everything was clear to me. I knew what sheets of nori the Sushi Madness demands. What rice and what fish there should be at the opening.
The Tooth Gap Piranha.
Gold-tooth piranha!
Gold-tooth piranha. Exactly.
Yeah, maybe we can swap him for a Mega Maki.
I am looking for something very rare.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Like something very, very rare. No matter what, it just has to be really, really rare.
How rare?
Like a maximum of 6 pieces worldwide kind of rare.
Oh, really? That's interesting. I know who you could get something rare like that from.
Really? From who?
I would like to make a suggestion to you. Bring me the gold-tooth piranha, and I'll help you out.
Oh, no.
You give me something, I give you something. Give and take. It's all connected. In the end, the big picture forms a circle. Like sushi. You will see. But be careful. The gold-toothed piranha is a voracious fellow.
It's just fetch quests on fetch quests.
Ever heard of the Treasure of Eternal Memory?
I'm not interested in such things. My life is all about the Sushi Madness.
That's fair.
I met someone today who would have given anything for a mustache like that.
Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it? But cycling is hell. It's give and take, isn't it?
I must fetch the fetch quest, kind of. It's a very fetching game, I'd say so.
What was it again with this goldfish?
You get me the gold-tooth piranha, and I'll help you find the rare item you need.
All right.
I'm on it. I'll go fishing for this fish then, I think.
Good luck!
All right, let's see what else there is around here.
The bucket is full of lobster claws. Ugh, disgusting. But Andy, I'll take one with me.
I know what we're doing with that already.
This is the children's table at the Sushi Madness, with little sushi coloring books and... Wow, that's a lot of color pencils. You don't need that many colors to paint sushi.
Excellent, excellent. Got some new items there. Looks like that's probably everything to see here. Fetch quests are just the quests we made along the way. Literally true. Lobster! Alright. So we know we need to go fishing now, and we know what we need to catch. We just don't know how, is the problem. but it's a start. That is a start.
Set the sails, Malty.
Alright, so now we'll head back to McAnally. Or where? Yeah, we got a lot of questions, but we know what now, so I suppose that's a step in the right direction at least. I'll take that. Progress is progress. Oh, we got some crunch? Thank you for letting me know, Emperor. A little bit of crunchy. I appreciate you letting me know. Ugh. Alright. I'm going to take a minute to stretch, though. I am feeling a little bit stiff. I would recommend everyone else take a moment as well. Especially if you've been sitting for a while. Good thing to get the blood flowing. Get the joints moving. EP, thank you for retroactively justifying me stretching. I appreciate that. For everyone. Everyone. Take a moment to stand up, get some blood in your legs. Stretch out those joints. It's a good thing. You'll appreciate it. Last crunch was 3 hours ago on the dot. That's so weird. I don't know what that means, but that is so weird. Hey, named, welcome in. How's Cleo so far? An irate pirate yet? Not technically a pirate yet, but she's out in the open seas looking for treasure, so there's that. How are you doing today, named? It means it was 3 hours ago. I mean, yeah. This lobster was left-handed. I heard those are more creative. Well, that probably won't help him anymore. The lobster claw could be used as a pair of pliers. Yeah, it could be. Alright, so that's the plan.
Let's see. Yes, it worked! Hey, the mirror's reflecting the sun rays right onto the beach.
Oh no!
Must be pretty hot there now.
Oh no. I think we just helped someone. I think we gave someone more help than they ever could have dreamed. More help than they imagined possible. Perhaps more help than they wanted. Let's go find out, shall we? Oh god, oh that's bad, yeah. That's not great.
Hey, I don't want to worry you, but...
What? Dear God! My skin! I guess I overdid it. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no! I really need to get to the shade!
Wouldn't be a proper adventure game if we didn't ruin somebody's life for no reason. EP, you can totally hear that chime now. It's so nuts. Every single time I'm like, did I just get something? What happened? Oh ho! A room card. You don't say. Room card for 49 of hearts. Alright, so we've got 2 of the 30 pieces of information we need. We should be able to get the third one from the registrar. So 49 of hearts. We got that. And the check number is 507. We got that. Rin, thank you so much for that. So now all we need to do is check the registry book, and we should be able to get that woman's name. And then we have everything we need to get into one of the rooms. Or, actually, we don't even need to get in one of the rooms. We just need to get into the exhibit in the back. Let's see. And the 49 of hearts is Audrey Herring. Audrey Herring. There we go. Stole someone's digits, we did. Yeah, she's a red herring now. Oh god, that's probably the joke. God damn it. Well played, game. Well played. Alright, let's try this again.
Hey! The exhibition is reserved for hotel guests only!
But I am a hotel guest.
Oh, really? Name?
Audrey Herring.
Room number?
Room 49 of Hearts.
So far so good. Check digit?
5 0 7.
Oh, that's correct! Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Herring. The tan makes you look a lot younger.
Thanks. I don't even know what to say to that.
That was a lot of invasive questions, it's true. I know you have failed to give me the correct information several times in a row, but since you know it now, you must be. You know, sometimes when you're on vacation, you forget your own name. It happens. Probably, I assume.
Teddy McAnally's parents. Steve and Amelia McAnally ran a fishing business that had been in the McAnally family for generations. Teddy was their first and only child and was meant to take over the fishing business in his future.
Holiday brain is a thing, it's true.
Even when he was a toddler, Teddy had a defiant nature with a distinct aversion to authority figures. As a matter of principle, the young Teddy always did the exact opposite of what his parents asked him to do.
Imagine having a brain. Nope, can't do it, sorry. I tried.
It is said that his father's belief of, you can't make money just playing games, challenged him so much as a child that he decided to prove his father wrong. As a young adult, Teddy McAnally finally invented the world-famous game Kraken Fodder, and thus became immeasurably rich.
Wow. Made a fortune sheerly out of spite. I can respect this. It's not a bad idea there, Emperor. Rin! Excellent pull there.
Teddy's father admitted he was wrong and suggested that Teddy design another game to further expand his financial success. Out of defiance, Teddy McAnally never developed a game again and went fishing instead. Later, he founded the Fishing Rod Steward Fishing Club.
Oh, god damn it. I assume there's some more Kickstarter backers here. That feels about right. Nothing to see there, though.
While fishing, Teddy McAnally always kept record of what he caught, and noted down in detail the baits, locations, and fishing equipment used. There are a lot of arrows, numbers, and fish on that chart. Hey, that one has golden teeth! That must be the fish this sushi man needs. The chart would be useful for catching that stupid fish, but I won't be able to remember it. I have to trace it somehow.
Oh, well, we got material for that. We got paper and we got colored pencils.
Let's see. It could work with these pencils and the mummy paper. Voila!
There we go. Let's take a look at that. Alright, so if I use the green fish... Alright, so I need to use the bait to catch something else. And then use that to catch something else, and then I can get the gold tooth one. And this is why games rarely have characters with cell phones. It's true. It's true. Alright, so we have the green fish already, so we should have what we need to work our way through the sequence now, so that's a good thing.
McAnally was also reluctant to adhere to the norm when fishing. Instead of trout or bass, Teddy McAnally was targeting full-grown electric eels while fishing. In his old age, Teddy McAnally fell into a pool of electric eels, which is what ended his fishing career.
Well then!
Replica of Teddy McAnally's Kraken Fodder set. The original is in the Sunken Gallery of Atlantis.
Which we've already seen.
It says, Cassandra Stream. Warning, risk of drowning. Teddy McAnally died shortly after his electric eel accident and was buried here. Look at his original crypt with the original coffin. Oof, that air freshener up there has chosen the ultra hard level of difficulty.
Ain't that the truth? Alright. I think that's all we can do in here for right now. Risk of drowning? Sure, whatever. I'll be the judge of that. Alright, so let me look at that diagram one more time. Yeah, we should be able to do that, I think. Alright, so get out of here. I can. Where's the door? No, but seriously, game, where's the door? Game, where's the door? There's something else in here? No. Nothing else in here. Game, where's the door? This is where I came into the room at. Game! Low on the right. You live here now. Oh, God. Welcome to the exhibit, California. No. There.
I haven't seen all the exhibition yet.
Yes, I have.
A huge basin with two rather aggressive electric eels. It is constantly supplied with fresh water by the river that flows through the hotel.
That's probably what I missed before. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. I don't think I can get the fishing line, unfortunately. I don't think I need it, though, is the thing. Like, I wanted to grab it originally, but I don't think I'm going to need it for what I'm doing later on. Follow the arrows like any other model prisoner. Brutal. Oh, alright, that's what that door is. That was the exit there. Alright, before we leave, I want to see if we can do one more thing.
Better not. And I don't even know why.
Alright, fair enough. Unless... Put that in my inventory. No, I can't. Alright. Well, we know what we need to do next, so let's continue moving on. So, I will save before we set off, just to be safe. Alright. And then, let's see, where are we headed for first? So we've got the green fish. So next, let's head to C5 and use the red line.
Set the sails, Multi.
C5.
Hey, I can use this golden thread as fishing line too.
Good, we're gonna need that. So we use the red line and we use the green bait. And we got the yellowish fish. Perfect, perfect. Now we take the yellowish fish and use it and the blue line at I4.
Set the sails, Multi.
All right. Oh, it's this island right here. Well, I have been streaming a little bit late recently, haven't I? I am enjoying this game, though. I will say that much. Right. So we use the blue line and the yellowish fish. And we got the bluish fish now. I think that's what we needed. Let's take a look. Yes. So now we use the blue fish and the gold line at F3. Blue fish, gold line, F3.
Set the sails, Malty.
F3 is McAnally Palms, oddly enough. Oh, that's true. That's true. I didn't want to jump to conclusions, but also it's all I know. Yeah, honestly, this is a cute little quest. I thought it was going to be something weird and complicated, but no, this is actually pretty cool. I like this. Yeah, I love the aesthetic to this game. It's very cool. All right, so we use the gold line and the blue fish. You catched a gold-toothed piranha.
Hey, I did it! This must be that goldfish the sushi man needs.
Perfect. Let's get back to the sushi restaurant. Drop this off. And then he should be able to tell us where we can get something very rare, which is the next step in the quest.
Set the sails, Malty.
This is the game was originally made in German language, so English is not the original language. It was something it's translated into. Considering that, honestly, this has been very, very well translated overall. Baldur's Gate 3 has set the bar too high, uninstalling. I'll never buy games again. Never. That's it. Baldur's Gate 3 is the last game. It's the last one. Nothing.
Hey, wait a minute. That stupid gold-toothed piranha ate up half my inventory.
What?
Well, I hope it was worth it.
Oh, son of a bitch! I think it was mostly just the bait, though, maybe? No! Yeah, the fishing rod's gone. And the bait's gone. So yeah, it looks like the fish ate all of the items that I don't need anymore because I don't need to do the fishing quest. That's actually kind of clever. That's actually kind of clever. Well played, game.
I knew you would catch the gold-toothed piranha.
Did the bamboo mat tell you that?
I believed in you right away, from the first second. Give me the fish.
Wait a minute. You promised me something in return, Grandpa. You remember?
Ah, yes, of course.
So, who can I get this rare item from?
From a man I once knew very well. Wait a moment here.
Hey, where are you going?
Here, take this.
A cutting board? Wait, is that...
I've only made 5 of these cutting boards in my entire life.
You're...
This, young lady, is the 6th one. Take it. It's yours.
Your cutting board pit?
No, I was once. Now I am Sushi Madness Pit.
But I don't understand. You are famous for your cutting boards. You could make a fortune doing it.
Famous? So what? That's not what life is about, little one. My heart beats for sushi. This is my dream.
But...
As I said, at some point, you will definitely understand. The path that promises the greatest success is the path where everyone bumps into each other. There are so many beautiful, small paths in life. And mine leads to the sushi madness.
You know what? I respect that. I respect this. Guy knows what he's doing. I respect it. All right, so we know what we're doing with it. let's continue on. We gotta head back to Atlantis now.
Set the sails, Multi.
You were thinking it meant the actual sushi? That would have made sense too, but the guy had a number in mind. There had to be less than 7 of them in the world, so I wasn't sure how we'd be able to pull that off with food. Although, you know, you hear the word rare, and that definitely seems to be a good line there. All right. Now let's trade the guy, and that should be everything we need. And then we can,
Welcome back. You can't see rare items often enough, can you? Take another deep breath, because this will be breathtaking. And here we go!
And then once we get this, we can head into the mists in search of the actual treasure. That's exciting.
I think I have something here to trade the Will-o'-the-Wisp for. What do you think of this cutting board?
A cutting board? Are you trying to insult me?
It's a cutting board from Cutting Board Pit.
Impossible! I know all 5 owners of these boards personally. I've been trying to get one for years.
This is the 6th cutting board.
Baloney! There are only 5.
Look at it.
But there are only 5. There are only... This engraving. It can't... The texture, the shape of the handle, the way the light breaks against the juice rim. It takes my breath away. Where did you get that?
Cutting Board Pit made it personally for me.
Impossible!
And now I'll trade it for the Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Okay. Ha! Take the Will-o'-the-Wisp. It's yours.
I could definitely use a Will-o'-the-Wisp more than a cutting board at the moment, so.
Gotcha, you shining little thing.
It is definitely a thing. There it is! We've been looking for this Will-o'-the-Wisp all along. Now we can sail into the nautical fog. Let's do it! He does have kind of the earthbender voice to him.
Guys, I got it. I got the Will-o'-the-Wisp.
For real? Then let's not waste any more time.
Let's get that treasure. Multi, set the sails to Pamboo Island.
Cleo positioned the Will-o'-the-Wisp so that it was clearly visible on the bow of the Attempt 38. And with the sunset, our adventurous crew disappeared into the nautical fog. But what Cleo didn't know was that someone had been watching her the whole time.
Well, that sounds suspicious. Chapter 3, A Coin on Pamboo Island.
That's it. That is Pamboo Island.
So, the treasure is here?
Well, we have to go to that cave yonder. It's really pitch black in there.
Wait a minute. You've been here before?
No time to waste. We need light. Multi, grab the Will-o'-the-Wisp.
I don't know if I can trust this bird.
Is that the treasure? A leather bag?
What? Yes! I mean, no, not quite. But it is exactly what we have been looking for.
What we've been looking for? But we've been looking for the treasure of eternal memory.
Yes, right.
And you said it was right here. So where is it?
Don't be so impatient now.
What's in the bag?
That's... it's complicated. We need to get this to Meganilly Palms right away!
What? Why? What's in there?
Oh, you don't understand anything about that. Trust me. With all the great treasures I've already found...
But what's in the bag?
No! Cleo, wait!
Books? There's only a few books in here.
Cleo, please!
Logbook of the fearless adventurer Captain Avery Alwick? Logbook number 5. Today I killed the last Cyclops crab. I can't even count how many there were in total. Maybe a dozen or more.
Be careful with that, please.
Logbook number 2. I was followed by the black giant iguana for weeks. If I had not paid attention for even a moment, I would have been dead on the spot. What is this?
It's mine. Give it back.
Let go!
Whoa! Shit! Oh, jeez. Let's see, we've reached Pambo Island, but Avery has been lying to me the entire time. There was no treasure in the cave, just a bag of books. His logbooks! What's all this about? And as if that wasn't bad enough, Malthy dropped the will-o'-the-wisp. So now we're stuck on this island. Oh, jeez. Alright, first order of business. Or anything else. Emperor, thank you so much for the gift sub to Trinetta right there. Gift sub number 1,441 in the channel. Appreciate the generosity as always, Emperor. And Trinetta, welcome in. How are you doing today, Trinetta? How have you been? What have you been playing? Tell me everything. Knowledge is the real treasure? You know what's not the real treasure? Dying on a tiny island. Not a treasure at all. So let's see. First order of business, I'm going to save the game here. And, see, Trinetta, you've been working on the 100% challenge for Final Fantasy X and working your new IT job. Ooh. Which is super hard to wait the job or Final Fantasy X. Or both. Either way, folks, I think this is probably going to be... Oops. Chris, thank you so much for the gift sub to Nightbot. The bot that nobody here really respects, with good reason. Gift sub number 44 in the channel. I appreciate the heck out of that, Chris. Thank you so much. Ren, if it were dying on a tiny island or Thanksgiving with both sets of parents and their partners every day for eternity, I mean, it's a hell of a hypothetical, Ren. They just have that waiting to go? Just have that ready to bust out at the top of your head? But yes, Emperor, it is that sudden but inevitable betrayal from a pirate bird again. It is. It is. We have questions. We'll have to get answers tomorrow. We are going to be continuing the game tomorrow. We should be beating the game tomorrow. So if you're enjoying this game, if you want to see where it's going, I hope you will join us again tomorrow. I know I'm enjoying the game so far, most definitely. I hope you folks are as well. So, I appreciate everybody coming by. Good to see you folks. Good to hang out with you folks. That cliched boot again. We just keep pulling it up, John. It's horrible. So, we do have one last thing to do before we call it a night. And as always, that is... Let's see who all else is online. So if you're not done watching Twitch for the day, maybe I can send you somewhere cool. I would like the opportunity to. So make sure to hit follow first and foremost if you haven't already. That'll be the easiest way to find me tomorrow or anytime you want to come back. We'd love to have you. And while I am looking to see who all is live right now, there are some links in chat you might want to check out if you haven't seen them already, including a link to my YouTube, where you can watch all the games I've played in the past or get caught up on our current playthrough. All the VODs are going up there. And we have a link to my Discord. If you would like to chat with me or the rest of the community outside of the stream, we'd love to have you there. Feel free to join us. And I see someone who is playing a adventure game I've never heard of. And anytime I see someone playing an adventure game I've never heard of, I am instantly interested. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would really love it if you would join me as we go raid fellow retro streamer by the name of Pixel Turkey. She has been playing a lot of old DOS games recently. She was playing some of the Lemmings series recently, which is just a joy to see. I love those games. And today she is playing in an adventure game I have not heard of before called Curse of Enchantia. So I'm very eager to check that out. Why don't you join me over there, say hi to Pixel Turkey, hang out for a little bit, throw her a follow if you like what she's doing. But hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. I will see you folks tomorrow for the conclusion of Cleo, A Pirate's Tale. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody.